Welcome,
Hi.
esteemed alumni. Welcome. It's Friday night here on Saving Throw. Why is everyone waving so weird?
My hands are hot.
Oh, she got hot hands, y'all.
It's so hot in here.
Hot
Everyone
hands.
does when you have hot hands, right?
Gotta put those hands out.
National symbol for hot hands.
If your hands are
hands
hard,
in
put
the
your
air.
hands out. Hi, welcome. It's Friday night here on Saving Throw, and our hands are hot. I don't know about yours, but they sure are hot hands here in the studio tonight. Saving Throw Studio, home of the hot hands, and welcome. That means, since it's Friday night, we are, thank you very much, SF Giants 49ers.
Speaking of hot,
We are going to be running some Wildcards. We're going to run some Wildcards tonight. How about that? How about that? So we will be continuing to run Wildcards, which is our Savage Worlds East Texas University show. East Texas University, the college you wish you had gone to if you're weird and you have poor self-preservation skills. My name is Jordan Caves-callarman, and I am the dean of this table, and these are my players, and they're great. Let's meet them. Let's meet these guys. Let's meet the players.
You're watching Wildcards.
You're watching Wildcards. Home of the hot hands. So, guys, tonight...
After a quick word from our sponsor.
Hey, you got some hot hands. Come on down to Hot Hands Gyms. You can get your hands nice and cold.
We got a bucket of ice.
We got cold hands. We got cool hands. We got lukewarm hands. We got all sorts of hands here.
It's not a real
None
place.
of them are hot.
We
not
got
a real place.
Ricky's got the coldest breath in the state. We promise.
Not a real place. No, here's what I'd like to know from you guys tonight. I would like to know your name, your character's name, a brief thing about your character, and then real quick, what?
A brief thing about our character.
This is the one that's stopping her. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not sure about this one.
Like who your character is?
Oh, I thought that was your question. I was like, what is that?
That's too vague.
And then this week I would like you to tell me a brief thing about your character. So I would like 2 brief things about your character. tonight.
It's a trap. Say nothing.
Or one long thing.
No, I want to know your name. I want to know a brief thing about your character and your character's name. And I would like to draw the line there tonight.
What way?
No question. We're just getting to know these guys, so I want to remind you guys, me, and everyone watching at home, who these characters are. So, who would like to go first? Dom does!
Hi.
Clearly.
I'm Dom Zook, and I'm playing Ron Stevens. And Ron is new to a lot of things. And he comes from Nebraska, and this is his first foray out of a commune that he lives in. And he is learning a lot. He is sort of not anti-technology, but has not been brought up with technology. And so things are a little new. And he's gotten used to a cell phone. Nope, it doesn't work.
Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello?
Put the wrist trap on.
I don't want to lose it.
Yeah, he does the fake call thing and doesn't open the phone first.
Hello? Although you could look at a phone today and just be like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, right.
It would be
normal.
weird if he opened it. To be clear, that compound is a cult compound.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
There.
it's not like a military compound or anything like that. They're a cult.
Paramilitary.
Oh.
All right, so that's Ron Stevens.
So it's historically in pretty well for the people involved.
Definitely, 100%. All the way across the table and catty corner to Ron Stevens.
What? Hi, my name is Meghan Caves, and I'm playing Adelaide Blackwood.
She holds a shark.
She holds a shark. She might hold a shark. I don't know. Whoa, that shark bounces. Okay, she wants to be a librarian. I don't know. This is like different. She's not like a.
Every
You can
kid's
tell me
dream.
anything about
I
Adelaide?
know nothing about Adelaide. No, she's from Salem, Massachusetts. The Blackwood family is an old family in the area. They aren't doing as well as they used to be, but you know, all things considered, they're all right. She's an only child. She likes Harry Potter. She's
What's her sign?
she's born in Taurus.
How tall is she?
5'5". I actually chose to make her an inch shorter than me, so that is a thing I thought about.
And that's all
She's
the
a
information
Hufflepuff.
we need.
I don't. What else can I tell? She's an English lit major. She is sweet.
Okay, that's enough.
She has a hard
That's more
time
than
with
enough.
social interactions.
All of this is. But how is she different from you, though?
Oh,
No, there are
damn.
aspects of me and all my characters.
I'm kidding. And then we're gonna continue on with the pattern.
Hi,
Clearly.
What?
is it me?
Fine now.
Because you're confusing me now.
It's so confusing. Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
Thank you, David
Thanks, David
Flegel.
Flegel.
Thank you.
And Texan Sun.
May your hands stay cool today.
Thanks, everybody.
Please.
Hi, my name is Jordan Pridgeon, and I'm playing Gabriel no. no,
It happens.
I am
Totally.
playing Josh Sawyer, who is a journalism student and a pretty. He likes to like get his nose into things. He just likes to find out what's going on and stuff. He doesn't like being in the dark about things. He's from Buffalo, New York, and has discovered drinking and partying and stuff like that. So I think that his drive in the beginning of school has been less what he expected it to be, and he's gotten a little more caught up in the independence and fun side of things than he expected.
Like so many people do.
No drinking in Buffalo, New York.
None at all.
Not up there.
And then,
Only the buffaloes are allowed to drink.
all the way across the table in catty corner to Josh Sawyer, finishing off the pattern that I drew in the air above the table, we have.
Hey everybody, I'm Grob Gladi, and I'm playing Calvin Everett Jr. He is an African-American male at the age of 18. I think he's 18. Let's say 18. And he is from Atlanta and also spends some time in New York, but mostly Atlanta. And he's kind of a rich kid, but also one that wants to be popular. So he's like, he's not a jock, but he wants to be popular. But he's friendly. He's not an asshole unless you have bees, then he hates you. Yeah, he came to East Texas University to study radio television. He wants to start his own movie program because he thinks making movies and being in Hollywood is like the best thing ever because that's how you get noticed and that's how you get popular and that's how you get all the accolades and that's what he wants.
Gotta get them accolades.
Atlanta's kind of a big movie city now.
Yeah, but it's not Hollywood. It's not Hollywood.
Truth.
You want to be at the top.
All right, and really quick before they go away, I want to say a quick thank you, Zarfin, thank you very much for the tip. David Flegel, thank you for the resub, and also Tyrannodon, thank you for the resub. SF Giants 49er, Texan Sun, and David Flegel, and J Matthews 85, thank you all very much for the tips. Matt P 3000, thank you for the resub. War Slick, thank you very much for the bits, and the T Boys, thank you for the resub. On that
everybody.
note, what are we even talking about? Are you guys new here? Welcome. If you're new, hi, nice to see you. This is Saving Throw. Wildcards is the show that is on Saving Throw right now, but Saving Throw is the channel, and Saving Throw is an independent channel, which means that in order for us to continue doing these cool things and making our shows better, more fun, bigger, phantasmagorical, we very much do rely on the support of viewers like you guys. So if you're having a good time, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, if you want to support us and help our channel to continue to grow and bring more new, exciting, dynamic content for you several nights a week and sometimes on the weekends, please do consider tipping during the show. It means a lot to us. It helps keep everything going. It pays it pays for all of Dom's beans and rice, which we haven't talked about in a while.
No.
But he does need that beans and rice. And
beans
we
and
really
rice.
do very much appreciate it. As a fun side effect, all cash tips made during the show tonight and bits over 1,000 bits, right?
100.
100 bits.
100
Over 100 bits go towards unlocking reward tiers, which can have small, large, or medium effects on the game or campaign as a whole. In order to see what those are tonight, you can enter !unlocks in the chat channel and follow that link. If you want the tips link, you can enter !tips. But even if you can't tip, or if you don't want to, we very much appreciate you being here and supporting the show any way you can. If you'd like, please feel free to share a tweet or a Facebook post or an Instagram picture of your smiling face with the hashtag WildcardsRPG to get the word out about the show. We appreciate that very much if you're enjoying it. And also, if you sub, resub, or gift a sub during the show, you can give a point of extra credit to anyone here at the table. That functions as a limited reroll. You can even give it to me if you want. And at the end of every show, as we have seen from last week, those leftover extra credit points at the table do go away from the table, but you and the Alumni Association get to vote where you would like those extra credit points allocated on a special Wildcards website, which we will talk more about at the end of the show, to unlock cool extra bonus real-world things. So you guys allocated your points from last week towards one statted NPC, and that NPC is the bear from our Wildcards Deadlands show. So
Ooh.
26 out of 100 points towards getting the bear. So good choice, Alumni Association. I think that's most of the things up top I wanted to talk about. I will mention, you can always tip for a shot, but I believe there are still some free shots on the table that you can spend your in-chat currency, which is gold, 500 gold. What, one more? One more left. Only one more left.
Grab 'em
Race
all.
for it. Race for it. Yeah. So that's all of you guys. That's me. That's the show. Those are the unlocks. Let's get into things. Guys, get ready, because class is in session.
Cool.
Why don't we divvy up some bennies?
That seems difficult.
Who wants bennies?
I do.
You guys want bennies?
Pass.
You pass? All right,
Yeah.
cool.
I had bennies last time.
3 bennies for Adelaide. 3 bennies for Ron. 1
Yay.
benny for me for each of you guys, and that's all.
Different pictures.
Fine.
In new Suede worlds, you can just opt to not have bennies if you don't want.
Yeah,
No,
you can
that's
choose
true.
not to. No, that's fine. We'll give him some bennies.
Okay.
I guess.
3 for Calvin,
Thank you.
and 3 for Sawyer.
Thanks.
Here, I'll take it.
Also, I'll just let you guys know, because of the Alumni Association last week unlocking the return of the mystery box, that most venerable artifact of mysticism and curiosity, is back in play. And it is stock full of brand new ETU themed mystery box cards.
Whoa.
Some of my own design, some submissions from the Alumni Association themselves.
Nice.
Some helpful, some harmful, some strange, some mundane.
Oh.
What mysteries does the box contain? Perhaps we'll find out tonight.
You rhyme.
It belongs in a museum.
It does. Before we get into recapping, I just want to say the first reward tier that's been unlocked has been unlocked. I won't say what it is right now, but I will say that it involves you and the Alumni Association voting on a poll. So Rick Bear is behind the camera for us tonight, and Rick, if you have not yet released that poll into the wild, please do so now.
I swear, I think this year your polls are just, let's just like keep them on their toes.
Are they?
Let's keep them all confused.
So be sure you vote in that poll. It's going to be a quick close poll. So as soon as I am done recapping last week's game and getting through the shots and the extra credit points that have been given out here at the beginning, we will close the poll and go with the results of it. So, last week on East Texas University, you all were settling into college life, enjoying your newfound freedom, when you came across a girl in need. Your roommate's friend, Missy Jordan, had a stalker who was making her a little uncomfortable. And your roommate suggested that maybe one of your guy friends that you're always hanging out with could escort Missy to class. You ended up getting most of them involved, and you encountered this stalker, known as Bug Boy, because of his predilection for studying insects. He is a biochemistry major, and also because he's a little bit weird. And he seemed strange and easily agitated, and you all got the impression that when he got mad, the insect life around him seemed to get mad. And in the process of trying to keep him from stalking Missy Jordan, you followed him back to the campus insectary, where you realized he had some sort of chemical compound that he was using to control insect life. He discovered you there, though, when Sawyer made a very comical, real-world loud noise that we incorporated into the game, just because it was so perfectly timed, and ended up calling swarms of insects to try and take you out? I'm not entirely sure, but you were able to defeat him with yet another fire extinguisher, Adelaide's favored weapon.
It's a
Trademark
display.
weapon,
Yeah.
fire extinguisher.
And threatened him if he should ever continue to go after Missy Jordan or do any weird stuff with bugs. You guys threatened to expose him for who he was. And that's where we left off last time. So people bought us some shots. Everyone,
Okay.
raise your red solo cups of collegiate fame. Zarfin bought us a shot. Zarfin, to college, a time of poor life choices.
Yeah.
Raise those up and
Thank-
chug. Thanks very much, Zarfin. They are indeed poor life choices. From Vampire 54. The posse's getting to be better than 2 peas in a pod. Raise those up and chug, chug, chug.
Are we all?
Just to clarify, though, you guys are no longer a posse. You're a study group now. Sorry.
Well,
Sorry to
What if they call
disappoint
ourselves
you.
the
we
posse?
haven't studied together.
Yeah,
yet.
that's
Yeah,
true.
what would we study?
I feel like we're a posse.
School? WC Plays would like us to take a shot. This one is for Bug Boy. May he sting us all. Raise him up and chug.
I don't want that.
I don't
Like he
them
can
sound-
sting you guys.
I already got stung, so that's fine.
J. Matthews 85 bought us a shot, guys. To the organ donor who saved my sister's life this last month.
Wow.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Yes, whoever you are, organ donor out
Oh,
there,
yes.
thank you very much for
Thank
doing
you.
a
That's awesome.
good deed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Saved a life.
Everyone,
You're a hero.
raise those up, and chug those shots. And thank you, J. Matthews 85. I'm glad that your sister was able to find someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
100%.
registered organ donor. It's really important.
Yeah.
Peter Buxton bought us a shot. To normal college student problems like classes, money, and killer bees, to name a few.
Ugh.
Man.
Raise those up
Duh.
and chug those shots. I can't really chug a shot. I'm still workshopping this.
I mean,
Texan Sun 1 bought us all a shot. To Barrett and Bug Boy's inevitable, terrible spin-off YouTube prank show.
No.
Oh man,
no.
raise those up, chug those down, and try and keep that image out of your head.
Yo, welcome to Bear and the Bug.
That's a morning show.
No part of this.
And
Sounds
Jay,
like a radio show.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you're right.
and J. Matthews 85 bought us another shot. To Ron Stevens and the party being able to explain anything with the phrase, he was homeschooled. Raise him up and chug it down. Thank you very much, J. Matthews 85. Remember, guys, if you haven't voted in that poll yet, do so now. I'm working through this stuff, but after we're done, we're locking the
Going.
poll. It's a
I'm
quick one.
going. I'm
No,
going.
you don't do it.
Oh, okay.
You don't get to see the poll. We have some extra credit points to hand out.
Let me pull it up.
my favorite.
Stop! You can't. You actually can access
can,
the internet
yeah.
there. It's just super
can?
expensive. I did that in college, and my parents almost killed me.
Yeah, that's what the globe thing
Oh
is.
man, I don't remember.
All right.
It's been a
World
long
Wide Web,
time since I
baby.
used that phone.
Kawagaris or Kawagaris would like to give their point of extra credit to the table.
Woohoo!
Hey!
Cowagaris, dude.
M.
That's what I would.
M. Barnes would like to give a point of extra credit to Ron.
Ooh, woo! Thank you very much.
David Flagel would like to give 2 points of extra credit to Adelaide.
Oh, thank you very much, David Flagel.
Tyrannodon would like to give 2 points of extra credit to Adelaide.
Woo! Thank you.
Matt P. 3000 would like to give 1 piece of extra credit to Sawyer for having an amazing hat.
Yay!
There you go, Sawyer.
He's a good hat.
The T-Boys would like to give 1 piece of extra credit, 1 point of extra credit to Calvin.
Yay!
There
Thanks,
you
you
go,
boys.
Calvin. And J. Conroy 12 sends 1 point of extra credit to the Dean.
Yay!
Thanks very much, J. Conroy 12, and thank you for the
That's
sub.
a thing they can do.
He deserves more, everyone.
I know, it's
deserves
weird.
more.
He's got to know.
I'm pretty good.
You don't
All right,
have to go that
also-
far, Narc.
In addition to the first reward tier that was unlocked, we have also unlocked a draw.
Ah!
It's never gonna work that way.
It has worked that way.
Yeah, because you made it work that way once.
Time.
Oh, it did work.
Adelaide Blackwood.
Okay, but normally once I go to pull it, you give it to somebody else.
But I said your name though. Adelaide Blackwood. Draw. 4. No, just kidding. Go for it.
You bet to
Never
yourself,
gonna
Megan.
You earned it.
do again. I got Seize the Day. Out of my way. The character acts as if he had drawn a Joker this combat round.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Do
Interesting.
you think there are any we haven't drawn?
Yes, there are.
Wow.
There are some
Isn't
you
that
have not drawn.
ridiculous?
Yeah, because I feel like we've drawn a couple of them like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. We have also unlocked, and I did not pull this out ahead of time, we unlocked the Conviction of Youth.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Conviction.
Sawyer.
Who will gain the Conviction of Youth
Give me that
this
conviction.
session?
Give me that sweet, sweet conviction.
Tis not Sawyer this time.
Oh, damn.
No.
There goes that bit.
The one most convicted in their youthlyhood is Ron.
Oh!
Ron Stevens. Ron Tagath. You have the Conviction of Youth. You can add that D6 to any one roll that you make during tonight's session. And we have also unlocked a cheat token. A cheat
Always forget
token
about
for the
this.
study group. Yeah. Don't you forget about these, because they can be used for you to get a clue or a hint about anything that's happening right now at the table, or in the absence of needing a clue or a hint, it functions as a table Benny.
Oh,
Right.
So anyone can use that, and I will put it right out there. And from time to time, I might even mention it again, so as to remind you guys that it is there, and also to remind me. But if I forget, then you guys will probably forget.
all right. So the new bit is that we never use this.
No, that's not the new bit.
That's the new.
Don't let that be the new bit.
That'll be the what was the thing we had in the first Wildcard show for like the first 3 seasons
the cursed
and never
Spanish
touched.
amulet.
Yeah, I guess it was the cursed Spanish amulet.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then we had the tragic ally token for a really long time.
Yep.
Which Bandana Girl made for us, which
Yeah.
we should somehow highlight in the studio.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
should,
like.
we should
Yeah,
put it
I
out in
was
the
saying that
studio.
the other day.
You were saying
Yeah,
that.
that is a good idea.
All right, the poll is closed. The poll is closed. I hope you all in the Alumni Association got a chance to vote. It looks like you did, and it looks like the vote was overwhelmingly One Direction. So to all of you who did vote,
One Direction's coming?
thank you very much. One Direction will now be headlining the school's football game halftime show?
Nice.
They're not a band.
They're not.
are they?
And also,
They're
if you didn't get a chance to vote, next time, be quicker on the draw.
Draw!
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah. All right. Before we jump in, one brief note here.
Oh, okay.
Last session, after your altercation with Johnny Chafe, the bug boy, one of you was injured.
Oh yeah,
One of you was
you
injured.
took a hit for me.
You did take a hit. You took a hit for your buddy Calvin, but you have a wound. However, you had the time and the know-how to maybe get that healed up. Adelaide, do you want to make a retroactive healing roll to see if you can help Calvin out?
Indeed.
Nope.
You guys were in
Ron.
a camp. Sorry, not Calvin. Ron to Goth Stevens. You guys were in a campus building, so I imagine you did have access to a first aid kit. So
Remind me how he got hurt.
I believe he just punched.
yeah,
He was gonna just totally just.
He hit
Sock
him.
Calvin.
And I took the.
He played his adventure card.
Yeah, he had an adventure card that
Right.
made him take a
Yep,
hit.
that's it.
All right. So make that healing roll.
Just got like a big punch in the stomach, right?
It's a 4.
-1 because of his wound.
Uh-oh.
So
That's
that is actually a 3, which is not enough.
I can re-roll it.
You can spend a point of extra credit to reroll it. Yes.
We can re-roll it. We have
What
the
happens if she
technology.
crit fails on this?
He takes an extra wound.
No way.
It's 5.
A 5
So-
-1,
That was close.
which is a
Was
4.
it? One of them
I
was a
got a
1.
Yep.
You should have been like, it's a crit fail. And I
No
would have
one
never
looked.
corrected it. I would have been like, yes.
Ron's been in his room a long time.
I just imagine Adelaide going over to me like, oh, let's look at that. Yeah, we're going to have to operate.
Someone get me a kitchen knife.
Oh no! No, it looks like afterwards you were able to bandage him up, put some antibiotic ointment on
Just
that.
use the fire extinguisher. Just spray it
Yeah,
on.
the fire extinguisher is your Windex, and you were able to make it turn to your purposes.
Nice big fat Greek wedding reference.
Thank you very much. I try and reference it whenever I can. All right, so you had some time to bandage him up, and you all walked off into the college sunset.
Okay.
It's a different kind of sunset.
We did it.
You can't see it through all the buildings.
Or sunglasses.
Adelaide,
Yeah.
you were in a large, open, dark, echoing space. You don't know why you're here, how you got here, but you know you're not alone. And you feel this encroaching sense of terror. And as you're spinning around wildly, trying to find anything that can give you some sense of your bearings, some source of light, anything, the darkness is pitch black all around you. You feel a sharp pain from behind you. And you look down and you see the blade of a knife just sticking out through your chest, covered in blood as it drips slowly down, and you feel your life dripping out with it, and you know with absolute certainty that the person who stabbed you is someone you know intimately and you trust implicitly. And the sense of betrayal is so strong in your head that even as the life flows out of your body, that's all you can think of. That sense of betrayal just clouds your mind, and it gets loud somehow. And as it gets loud, you find yourself struggling back to consciousness and sit up in your bed in your dark room. It is completely dark in here except for the glow from your clock.
I probably look around and see if Laurelie's in here.
You can hear her soft breathing from her bed, but you can't see her. All you can see is the bare outline of objects around you from the glow of your digital clock.
I probably check the time.
It's 9:30.
At night? Or
In the morning.
In the morning? Oh. What day is it?
Sorry, it's a school day. It's 7:30.
Oh my god, I'm late!
Oh no!
7:30
Also, why is
in
it
the
so
morning.
dark?
Why is it so dark? It's 7:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
and you both like being woken up by natural sunlight.
I'll go over to the window and look outside.
You go over to the window, and as you get closer, you hear a strange noise, some sort of almost rustling, creature-like noise. And the window is completely black.
Like, there's a curtain over it, or the window itself is black?
The window itself looks black. Outside of the window, things look... But then you see a crack of light somehow, and that crack of light appearing shows your focusing eyes that something is moving on the window. And as your sleep-logged brain is trying to make sense of this, hundreds of birds suddenly take off all at once from the window, letting bright sunlight stream instantly into the room, cawing cacophonously as they all take off at once into the sky.
I imagine Adelaide screams.
What?
Did you see all those birds? You saw all those birds, right? I'm probably at the window trying to see where they went.
What birds?
They were. Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen the birds cover a window before?
So at the window, you're looking out, blinking your eyes against the sudden bright invasion of daylight, and you look out down around, and you see some early morning students walking around, and they all appear to be pointing up at the sky and standing around looking, and you can hear the distant cawing and the other warbling cries of these birds as they fly off into the sky.
You'd never seen that before? That's never happened before?
Adelaide, you're dreaming, probably.
Well, I was dreaming. Actually, it was this really bad. It was a really bad nightmare. But then I woke up and it was 7:30, and then it was really
it's
dark.
Only 7:30.
Yeah.
My alarm doesn't go off until 8.
But there were maybe. I mean, birds aren't like bugs. They're not gonna like go after old food or something. I mean, what would attract birds to a window like that?
It is entirely too early in the morning for this conversation, Adelaide.
Okay.
I'm going back to sleep.
Okay.
I still have half an hour till my alarm goes off.
Okay. Sorry.
And Laura Lee rolls back over and goes to sleep. It has been about a week since the events of the insectary, and you all are still continuing to acclimate to college life, going to your classes, getting used to being a full-fledged adult. Nothing but adulthood is what lies in your future now, and you're all adults, and you know everything, and you are ready for life. What have you all been up to in this past week?
Class,
yes.
homework.
Class, yes. Class and homework and social events and eating and all of that. But has anything interesting happened to you in the past week? Or did you decide to try and learn about anything or look into anything? What have you been up to?
I probably tried to look into that particular section of the library and the stacks.
The special reserves?
Uh-huh. And the person who was in them.
Okay. How would you have done that?
I would have just asked some of the other library techs or staff members and probably tried to do, I don't know, maybe like, I imagine there would be a spot where I could learn some information about the school and like when the library was built and what the different parts of the library, just like historical type stuff as well.
Yeah, I mean, those are two completely separate avenues of investigation. So which one did you want to look into? The room and the librarian, or did you want to look into the historical aspects of the library?
I would probably go for the room of the librarian first.
Okay. So one day while you are working in the library as a library tech, the computers are on the fritz, and the IT guy whose name you don't know, but who comes in from time to time when you guys have difficulties like this, and seems relatively chatty, if a little bit, of a shut-in, is working on a computer near where you were working and just kind of babbling on about everything else that, that he knows or what he's doing or who he's talked to and things like that. So... And then I was like, listen, I don't actually work here. I was just, they kept asking me where the books were. And I was like, I don't know. I don't work here. But they kept asking and I kept going, you should go talk to them because I don't know. I don't work here.
Yeah.
That's what I kept saying.
People can be real insistent sometimes when they come to the library.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, people ask me where things are all the time. And I have to be like, I don't know. I don't work here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's crazy. But what's cool is you get to work, since you're working on the computers and stuff, you kind of get to go to all the different parts of the library.
Oh yeah, up, down, in and out. I mean, it took a while to get this place wired up for everything. And there's all kinds of stuff that interferes with Wi-Fi signals in the walls. I mean, who knows what it is? Probably asbestos or stuff like that. But
that wouldn't be good.
But yeah, I've pretty much been all over the building.
Well, did you go to the stacks?
Yeah. I've been in the stacks.
Did you go to the restricted section?
The what?
There's like a special. I don't know.
The restricted section.
Well,
Where do I know that? Where do I know that
Harry
from?
Potter, the library.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The restricted section. When you said that, I was like,
Well, that's what it's
where do I know that from? But then that's what it was. It was Harry Potter.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? There's like a special reserves area.
I don't know all the sections, and I don't work here.
I know you don't work here. I was just but you were talking about the wiring and stuff, and I just thought that you might have seen that. I happened upon it in the stacks, and there was this really weird lady.
Yeah, the one librarian with the white hair.
Yeah, do you know who she is?
I don't know her name. I know that she basically works just down there. That's the only place I've seen her anyways. I asked her out for a drink one time. She kind of blew me off, but that's cool. I'm used to it. I try not to look, get too caught up in anything, because you just got to keep moving forward. Anytime something like that happens, can't let it bring you down.
So she didn't, tell you anything about what she does?
I don't know. Let me remember. Make a roll for me, Adelaide.
What kind of roll?
Well, you tell me. How are you trying to get this information from him? How are you trying to help jog his memory?
To be nice.
And give me a persuade roll.
Okay.
Maybe you could use healing to heal his broken heart.
Aww.
To heal his hurt sense of self-esteem.
Healing is as good as my persuade, so. Well.
That's a 3 and a 2, which is not a success. You need at least a 4 to succeed in Savage Worlds. Oh, you're gonna use a Benny to reroll that instead of a point of extra credit.
Why not?
She knows what she's doing.
All right. A 1 and a 2, even worse. Oh, now a point of extra credit. Don't give it to me. I don't need that anymore. It's not cursed extra credit, just normal types.
That would be weird.
Oh boy.
I got a 5.
A 5.
Every time.
I see that one.
See that one?
Yeah, that one comes up a lot. I'm trying to remember. Did she say anything? I was kind of just in my own head because she really blew me off pretty hard.
Yeah, and she just kind of seems to do that though. She did that to me, and I didn't ask her out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's just kind of like that all the time?
It seemed. I mean, that's how she was to me.
Oh, so it wasn't like anything personal, probably.
I don't think so.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty likable guy, right?
Yeah, for sure. I love it when you come.
Oh, thanks.
Hey,
Yeah.
computer guy, you know if they have comic books around here anywhere? He just looks like you work
I don't
here,
know.
right?
I don't.
He doesn't.
I don't work here.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't work here. But I can help you in a little bit.
Guy just wanders off.
Oh, he's gone.
He left.
What were we talking about?
The lady, the white-haired.
Oh yeah. No, I was trying to help get. What was I trying to get? Oh yeah, she needed a scanner set up for some of those books because they're trying to get things everything digitized. Special reserves. That's what she calls. But she wouldn't let me look at any of the books.
Yeah.
She said they're rare gifts from certain alumni of the library or something like rare books or first editions or things like
kinda
that.
like the restricted section, kind of.
I mean, yeah, I guess. You do have to have a note from, like, a professor at the university in order to check out books there. She won't let you in otherwise.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, man. It is kind of like the restricted sect. Hey, by the way, where are the Harry Potter? Do we have any Harry Potter books here in the
Oh,
library?
yeah, they're on the 3rd floor.
On the 3rd floor?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because people are, like, always asking me for those, and it'd be
There's
really useful to know.
Section of fantasy is where they are.
And fantasies on the 3rd floor. Okay.
Excuse me, where are the Blu-rays?
They're
I don't. Oh my god, this is so.
There's
this is so
a
weird.
whole-
Don't you work here?
I don't actually. No, I just do the
No,
computers. I
there's-
don't work here. Tell
Oh.
them.
There's a whole section
Whatever.
on the 1st floor that has.
Oh,
all
they're gone.
the-
They don't like it when you tell them you don't work here.
I work here though.
Yeah, they probably should ask you.
I don't know why they're not asking.
And that's what you're able to learn.
Okay.
Wait, one more thing. Just remember, before, yeah, because I was like, oh, I can't ask her out if I, like, don't even know her name. So I was, like, looking around, and on her desk back in the corner, she had one of those little nameplate things.
Oh.
Yeah, so, what was it? It was something cool. It was like, oh, what's that movie? Oh, you remember those Conan the Barbarian movies?
Yeah.
Okay, and then there was, like, a spin-off Conan the Barbarian about, like, the red-haired lady.
Conan O'Brien.
The red.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sonya.
The red...
Sonya.
Sonya, that was it. Sonya. Or Sonia. It was Sonya or Sonia.
Okay.
Sonya or Sonia something. Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
That was her name.
Huh.
She's not here all the time, though. Like, she works weird hours.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never seen her outside of the library?
No. But I don't see a lot of people outside of the library. I don't work here.
You sure are here a lot, though.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
just saying.
I don't work here. Ask that guy. I'm pretty sure he works here.
Hey, where are your maps?
Matt,
Matt,
where,
who would...
just tell me where the maps are.
Well, there's
Just
not,
tell
like...
me where the maps are.
But, okay, but there's not like a section of maps.
Tell me where some
Just
maps are.
tell me to go to the computers.
We don't have a section of maps. You should go to the computers. But we're working on those right now, so give it about 5 minutes and I should have it up and running.
But in the future, you can ask me. He doesn't actually work here.
He's always here, though.
Well, they have a lot of computer issues here. I think it's the asbestos.
Whatever, man.
See? It just happens. I don't know.
I mean, I haven't been here that long.
Might be my name tag.
Yo, I found the maps. They're over here.
All right, and that's what you're able to
yeah.
learn, Adelaide. Sawyer.
Maps.
Rand McNally, hell yeah.
Sawyer,
What? They got Thomas guides.
you're hanging out in your dorm room by yourself, just spread out, because you don't have a roommate. And you hear a phone ring, but it's not your phone. It's not your cell phone at all. No, all of the dorm rooms, as some sort of relic of a bygone era, have landline phones wired to them, and you just forgot about it because it's up on the wall, and I think you maybe hung a calendar in front of it or something, but you hear it ringing now. The landline phone in your room is ringing.
Who has this number? I don't even have this number. Hello?
Hello, is this Josh Sawyer?
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Sawyer. This is Pamela from the Student Services Office. We got your message about some question about housing or something like that you had left. I believe you were having a question about your housing situation or...
Yeah, so when I came, I was told I was going to have a roommate, and then they never showed up, and I never got any information about who they were or why they were supposed to be here.
Okay, all right. So what you're saying is, I think if I hear this, is that you were under the impression you were supposed to have a roommate, but then you don't have a roommate, so you have an entire room to yourself?
Yes.
And you wanted to know why?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a first. All right, give me just a moment.
Everyone keeps saying that. I just want to know.
Sorry, just one moment, Mr. Sawyer. I just
There
have to
wasn't
do-
even
I have
like
to
a
look up
name.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to concentrate. Just one second. Let me just pull you up here. Okay. Well, yes, it does look like your room is supposed to be double occupancy.
And
It looks like you were assigned a roommate by the campus computer system.
And did they just drop out? They decided not to come?
I don't have access to that information here. All I can see is that your roommate's name was Kyle McConnell. Are you
It's
writing that
spelled
down?
with yeah. Sawyer actually. I mean, I'm writing it in this book, but Sawyer always has his like moleskin notebook in like the front pocket of his of the vest. And
So with the
study
phone like on your shoulder, you pulled that out and flipped it open.
That's exactly right. Okay, McConnell. How's that spelled?
M, C, capital C, Onnell.
All right. Any more information?
No, it just looks like that I have in the computer that Kyle McConnell was supposed to be assigned to your same room.
Well,
That's
thank
strange,
you.
but it does happen from time to time. Sometimes we just get no-shows freshman year. People decide that college isn't for them or they want to take a gap year. It is unusual, but not unheard of.
All right. Well, I guess I just, want to find out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Or, you could just take the whole room and...
Well, I mean, I'm going to do that also.
Okay.
But, like, I don't know. It's a little weird, right?
I guess it's not that weird. It does happen.
Yeah, with everything else that's been happening in this school, I'm starting to feel less weird about it. Just as a baseline.
Listen, Mr. Sawyer, I do have a lot of other things to get to today. I don't want to cut you off, but we do have student counselors available on campus if you want to talk about things.
You've been a great help. Click.
Oh, he hung up on me.
He likes to do that because they do that in, like, old movies and stuff.
Didn't even say goodbye.
No, I don't say
I
bye.
never.
It's rude.
He likes to end conversations on, like, the information point.
Okay. Well, he did it. That's what you were able to find, Sawyer. What about you two? What have you been up to this week?
Okay, so in the past week, so the summer before college, Calvin partied a lot because he knew he was going away, and in that time he drank a lot and he wasn't supposed to, and he kind of gained a little weight, didn't take care of himself as much as he should have, and now he's like, I gotta get back to working out and stuff, but there's just I party every night and I gotta figure out a way to like wake myself up in the morning, just needing that motivation. And he's like, if I could just hire a personal trainer, it would be great, but it's just so goddamn expensive. He just doesn't want to spend all his money on that because he wants to save it for all the fun stuff he wants to do. And he's like, I just gotta find someone who works out really early in the morning. And he knows someone who does that.
Who?
It's Ron. So he asked Ron if he could wake him up in the morning and go for a run and just keep him honest about doing the stuff he does to keep his body. He doesn't want to do any of the weird stuff, any of the karate or whatever.
Sipsu.
Whatever. He doesn't want to do that, but he just wants to wake up and exercise on schedule. And he's like, Ron, I need you to just barge into my room. Like, I can't give you a key, but you got to keep knocking. I need you to just keep knocking until I wake up. No. Go away.
Calvin?
No.
Calvin?
He's dead.
Calvin?
Calvin's dead.
Calvin?
Calvin's dead.
Calvin?
I hate you.
Calvin?
All right.
Do you have a cow in there with you?
I ain't got no damn... I'm coming. So I'll get dressed, put on some sunglasses. I did go party last night because I still could continue to do that.
Yeah.
What day of the week is it?
Right now it is in between times day of the week.
Okay.
Okay.
We're catching up with the study group.
Totally fair.
So it's Tuesday.
Okay. So I'll get dressed and open the door.
Let's go!
Oh. All right.
So before we get to what this morning regimen is, I want to say thank you to Gaming with Gage for the sub, and thank you to Some Red Shirt for the resub.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
so you now have Calvin under your wing. Bondo, thanks very much for the tip. Calvin is under your wing, Ron. So he is now part of your morning routine. He doesn't want to do any of the weird stuff, though. He made that very explicitly clear.
I don't know what's weird about it, but okay.
So what are you going to do to get him back to fighting weight?
Calvin, I have created a dietary and exercise-filled program for you so that you can
Dietary, we talking about? I want to just run a lap or something, man.
Well, you can't just run a lap. You have to burn more calories than you are using. That's how exercise works.
I mean, all right, but what's on my diet? Like, I still have some pizza or like...
No, not pizza.
Oh, come on, man. Just because you don't like it don't mean I don't.
Oh, pizza's good. It's just... No.
Like, none?
Calvin, do you want to lose your first freshman 15 or not?
Man, yeah, but I don't...
Then do what I say. 3 salads a day.
This is the weird shit I was talking about, man. I'm not doing any of this. I'll run some laps and do some weird push-ups that you got or whatever.
Okay, well, I cannot guarantee you the body that you wish. But if you want to be a tasty morsel for the devourer, then you should follow what I'm telling you.
Tasty morsel? What? Man, what is...
When the devourer comes to claim all of us and eat all of us, and I mean all of us,
Everyone.
it's probably best if you taste good. We don't want the devourer, like, throwing you back up. That would be... Oh.
Well,
I don't even want to think about it.
But if I taste bad, that means you throw me up, I get to live, right?
No. The devourer's saliva is like hot magma.
Okay, wait, hold on. This shit ain't real, man. No, there ain't no devourer coming, man. I'm just trying to run some laps so I lose some weight. You're my go-to alarm clock. That's all. I'll take one hand salad in the morning and run some laps, and that's it. Now, if you want to play some hoops or something, like, that's good aerobics. Let's do that, man.
Hoops?
Oh, hell no. You don't know basketball?
Oh, basketball.
Yeah, basketball, man. What do they call it over there?
Basketball.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. Hoops. We call it hoops. You want to play some hoops?
No. Today is not hoops day.
So we're going to have a hoops day, though?
We'll see.
Your phone starts ringing, Calvin. It's Barrett.
Nah, it's too early for that shit. All right. Okay, all right. We got a couple hours till class starts. Let's just focus, man. Let's focus.
Just enough time. All right, follow me. And he just starts running, and he basically,
It's like T-1000 running
he's
across
like,
the
you
campus.
Sprint off into the distance.
Man, why you gotta...
BSB Care, thank you very much for the tip.
Thanks, BSB Care.
Yeah, it's very, like, he does not bounce at all. He's just, like, very straight, and he's just, like...
His head remains perfectly level the whole time.
I think
he's
Calvin
running.
starts running and then just kind of slows down. It's like,
Vampire 54, thank you.
Vampire 54, thank you for
Thanks,
that.
y'all.
Okay, thanks.
man, Ron, why you gotta run weird, too? Damn.
Catch up!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Your phone rings again. It's Barrett.
Nah. Nah. Ain't answering that. I'll
You
keep
get a
running.
text. It's Barrett.
You know,
Yo, man, where you at?
the first tenet of Ron to Goth is do no harm.
What?
No killing.
You can't kill anybody ever?
Nope.
I mean, that's just like a regular
That's
rule.
their job.
That's like a regular rule for society, man. You don't need to like...
Yo,
But not everyone in society follows it.
where you at?
Out, man.
He's sending
Damn.
text after text.
Just where, period.
Cool.
Period.
You locked me out.
What? You weren't home?
Oh, no, I was home. I just got locked out somehow. Yeah, I wasn't home.
You were... Motherfucker. Yeah, I'll be back in an hour, man.
Oh, yeah, cool. Take your time. I'll just stand here by the door.
Dope.
Yo, that was sarcasm.
Yeah, me too. I'll be there in 10.
You too.
You two what?
I said that was sarcasm. Then you said, me too. I'm like, and then there's just an emoji of a smiley face like,
All right, yeah. I got an hour. Let's do it.
Okay. Second tenet. No sexual misconduct.
What I mean, you mean like don't be fronting on girls that don't want you to, right?
Among other things.
Wait, hold on.
And then he sprints off.
Ron, wait. God damn.
All right, so you spend some time running around. Do you indeed try and get back to the room in 10 minutes?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
All right. So how long are you out running?
An hour.
An hour. Okay.
So I think this leads us to a philosophical question. Who's really the annoying
Who's the
one?
annoying roommate?
He locked himself out.
So eventually, after you're done running, and you're insanely out of breath, and Ron appears to have just been lightly misted by some Evian spray.
Time for salad.
Hey, baby, I'm gonna go get some water and let my roommate in, I guess.
Okay.
Hey, thanks again, man. I appreciate this.
No problem. Same time tomorrow?
Yeah, same time. And no matter what I say, just keep knocking. I'll open it eventually. And one of these nights, man, I gotta get you one of these parties, man.
Well, there's a tenet for that.
Come on. Wait, there's a tenant against parties? Come on.
Okay. Yes, I will go to one of your parties.
Yeah?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, me and Sawyer are gonna hook you up, man. We're gonna drink so much, and
Well,
if you want it,
no.
man. Is that against... You can drink.
It is. Abstain from intoxicants.
Come on, man. You can't do anything fun with this...
There's lots of fun things you can do without partaking of alcohol. And...
Yo!
Anyway, I think that's your roommate.
Hey, remember when you were like, yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes? 50 minutes ago?
Yeah, sorry, man. Got talking to some girl, yo.
Hey, it's cool. Sarcasm.
You say sarcasm?
It's in
In
parentheses.
I'm just gonna go. All right, Ron. I'll catch you later. Yeah, party, man. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right, catch you later.
All right, so you head back to your room.
Yeah.
And as you're walking down the hallway, you notice that the door is ajar.
Guess he got in. I'll walk inside.
Water balloon right to the face. Oh, bitch! That's what happens when your bitch-ass friend wakes me up early in the morning by knocking on the door till you won't shut the fuck up. What? Water ballooned. Total Barrett.
I mean,
Hey, man. Thanks for coming back. You're a real dick. Lucky thing I wasn't actually locked out of the room.
hold the fuck up right now. Are you?
Yo, I missed class to wait in here to throw a water balloon at you. That video is gonna get mad hits. Anyways, we good. Peace. And he just walks out, leaving you dripping in the hallway. So that's what you've all been up to. However, yes.
I need to draw for my curse.
You do need to draw for your curse.
Curse draw!
I'm so cursed.
Do a curse draw.
I've been doing other things than helping him work out.
You have? Well, all right. Give me one moment.
It's a queen.
All right.
Ooh, that's-
While you consult the table, what have you been up to, Ron?
I don't know. So Dennis showed Ron how to find Wikipedia.
Wow.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait for that. Dennis showed Ron how to find Wikipedia.
Yeah, so he's
Oh no.
so he has his razor now and he has a charger, and so he's been working with the phone, and he has been sending everyone very grainy photos. But he will not tell you his phone number because he doesn't know that you get the phone number when you get the text.
Great.
So he thinks he's just gifting you a photo. He doesn't understand how that works. But
They're probably in a format that like our phones can't easily
it's
open.
just a square with a question mark on it.
And then when you do open it, it's just a photo of a Wikipedia article at like the lowest resolution possible.
Guys, check out what I found out.
What the fuck?
But yeah,
man?
he's
Looks like this is about lizards.
so he's been basically reading Wikipedia and going down deep dives, like when you first find Wikipedia and you're just like, oh my god.
I guess I'm gonna learn about every X-Men that ever existed.
Yeah. So he's been reading Wikipedia. He doesn't quite understand it all, but he's been putting that together. So yeah, the last week or so he's been he's been learning some things about the world.
But you've been going through it alphabetically, and you haven't gotten to
Oh,
W
yeah.
yet, so that you can have your Lilu Fifth Element moment.
Yes.
You're like, whoa!
Yeah.
So you've been doing some Wikipedia exploration.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. You may now remove the clueless hindrance.
Yeah.
No, I'm totally kidding. All right. And before we catch up with modern day you guys, that's right, present time, let's raise our glasses, because somebody done bought us some shots. Bondo bought us a shot. They said, having fun isn't hard when you have a library card.
That true.
That's
Raise those up.
true.
Chug it. Thanks very much, Bondo. BSB Care said, party time. Excellent. Insert air guitar here. Raise him up. Chug it. And Vampire 54 bought us a shot. Vampire 54 says, hey, Calvin, devourer equals honeys. And we know Calvin wants the honeys.
How to devour?
Don't worry about it. Raise it up and chug it. Thank you, Vampire 54. Also, some red shirt would like to give 1 point of extra credit to the table.
Woo!
Nice.
Thank you.
And Gaming with Gage would like to give a point of extra credit to Ron.
Ooh, thank you, Gaming with Gage.
And we have unlocked another draw.
Ah!
Did she get it again?
She did get it again.
Yeah!
But she can't get it again. Nope, that's cocked. There we go. Calvin.
Oh.
Draw.
Okay. I got this card that says Adrenaline Surge. Whoa, he went Matrix on him. Your hero gets an additional and immediate turn. Holy cow, including new movement.
Oh,
Whoa.
we've
Wow.
never gotten that one.
No, you haven't.
I've never seen this one yet.
Right? Told you.
It's a cowboy doing Matrix stuff.
All right. Thank you very much, Alumni Association.
That's not a cowboy.
do it
That's like
again.
the shadow.
The shadow.
yeah.
Hat and guns,
That
whatever.
is the shadow. It's like pulp.
I like to imagine that one of the tenets of Rontagoth is that once a week you're allowed to have like a small amount of spice or seasoning
It's not a tenet. It's just a thing.
to keep yourself tasty.
Right, yeah.
You guys get an email from Professor Glenn McClanahan inviting you all to come have a meeting with him in his office the following week, just so he can check in with you and perform the duties of mentorship that President Nelson assigned him that he has thus far been remiss in performing. So he gives you a time, he gives you a location to meet, make sure that all of you can be there, verifies that with you, and then says he's looking forward to seeing you there. And that is where we find the four of you now. It is a Friday. Oh yes, your curse. What was
My
it?
curse.
What was it, Adelaide?
It was a queen, which is unlucky in love. If
Aw.
in a romantic relationship with an NPC, the character suffers a breakup or other negative effect.
What?
If not in a romantic relationship, the character gains a stalker for this.
Cool.
How do you like bugs?
All right. Let me just figure out how to work that in. All right, so you guys find yourself.
You should really just go through all these and be like, gotta have one on deck just in case.
You should. You find yourself in Professor Glenn McClanahan's office. It is in the anthropology building. So, Ron, you have been in here before, but you have not been up to this area. You haven't had any call to have like private meetings with professors at this point. Professor Glenn Mack's office was pointed out to you by one of the helpful TAs working in the building, and the door was unlocked. So you guys knocked. There was no answer. The door was kind of open. There were some chairs and stuff set up inside. So you just kind of.
We're supposed to be here, so let's just go in, right?
Yeah, let's have a seat.
Yeah.
Wait it out, I guess.
Okay. So you guys grab a seat and looking around, this office is very interesting. There's everything is that kind of nice polished wood, those shelves kind of inset into the wall, but he's got strange things on the shelves. There are what looks like various bits of animal skull or other like bones of strange lizards or things kind of set up on the shelves, and then a bunch of really old, cracked, leather-bound books with names in languages on the spines that you can't quite
I'm looking
understand.
at all the books.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, some pictures of him from around the world with famous sites. So there's him by the Leaning Tower of Pisa, doing the holding it up thing, and him by the pyramids, and him by the Eiffel Tower, and looks like he's a pretty well-traveled guy who likes to take a touristy photo every now and then. But other than that, you guys are just kind of hanging out.
Look at this collection. Look at all of this stuff. This is the coolest thing. I mean, we could spend weeks in here. Just in here. Just looking through these books. I mean, look at this one. Look at all the I don't even know what this says. I don't even know what language this is. It's like a language I've never seen before. I'm so excited.
All right. You're making that noise again, or you start to get to a different level than I'm
I just
okay with.
Hey, real quick, Sawyer and Calvin, it's Friday, the day after Thursday.
Yeah, so we should roll.
So I'm gonna need a hangover roll from your hindrances there.
That's just a vigor roll, right?
I believe so.
I believe it's vigor.
Is there a negative to the vigor roll?
I believe it's -2. I could be wrong, but I believe it is -2. I have it written down here. Yes, -2.
Vigor -2.
Alrighty.
Make the roll.
What's vigor -2?
I have failed.
Nope, I got a 4, so
You both failed. Are you spending a point of extra credit to reroll?
Yes.
I'm not.
Okay. Then you take a point of fatigue.
Yep.
From being hungover, Sawyer.
Yep.
I have still failed.
All right, you're spending a Benny to reroll.
Sorry.
So
You went
Sawyer
through
has
this last week,
like
so you're
Yeah.
as interesting as the books and stuff are. Sawyer is just kind of like sitting there, like, and he has a big his big metal cup of coffee that he's just brought with him, and he's just been like sipping on it and like sat down in the first chair.
Did you see all of this stuff? There's some really interesting. I mean, there's probably lots of really cool stories that you could like write articles about.
No, anthropology's weird stuff.
Yeah.
I like anthropology.
Yeah. Right? Have you read some of this stuff? Have you taken any classes with him yet?
Oh, with Professor? No, I have not.
No.
No,
I
he's an advanced professor. I just have the TA.
Oh.
Man, I just want this guy to show up and pay me my money. Oh.
What?
He said at the school thing that we could, if I told him my story, he'd pay me for it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm here. I'm here for the books or whatever the hell Spook's talking about. Ghost stories and shit.
Hey guys, before he shows up, should we tell him about the bug thing?
I mean,
Gives me a little more money, maybe I will.
why?
Yeah, but
For what purpose? Like,
I'm just saying that was weird stuff.
that seems like, I don't know, like a science thing.
Yeah, but I mean, after like the weird messed up dog we saw and the way people were acting, like, is there some sort of weird animal experimentation going on here?
You actually, that actually reminds me of something that I haven't had a chance to tell you guys, but I woke up the other morning from this like weird dream, and it was all dark, but it was like the sun should have been out by that time, and then I went over to the windows, and it was covered in birds, and they all like flew off.
You guys all heard about that. It was like there was some sort of like mass bird migration a few days ago near the campus. Just a little bit of high strangeness unlocked by the Alumni Association from the last session.
Yeah. No, that's strange though. It's like there's a lot of weird animal shit going on around here.
Maybe it's like a I don't know, a seasonal thing, or I don't know. Have you guys ever like, I mean, this is just stuff you hear, but you hear like there are areas of the world that are like vortex, like energy vortex type things, and like weird stuff happens there.
This is starting to sound like astrology stuff.
No, well,
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
okay, but I'm not saying it's real. I'm saying that that most likely whenever you have things like that, it's what it's really is. There's some sort of scientific thing that people in the past picked up on.
What's that noise?
Some clicking noise is coming down the hallway from outside of the door. And as you guys hear it, you turn around to see what it is. And a small Scottish terrier just noses the door open and just sort of prances inside and glances up at you guys and goes behind the desk. And then you hear the jingling of its collar as it jumps up onto the chair and just puts its arms on the desk and just looks at the four of you.
Oh my gosh.
For reference,
That's so.
it looks like this.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You probably can't see it. But it's a Scottish Terrier. Google it.
Who Stark are you? You're so cute. Hi, can I pet you? Hi. Hi! Look at this dog, he's so cute!
Sawyer goes over and is just petting the other side. It's like, oh, yes, who's a good boy?
He's just sitting in the chair
You're
with
so
his arms on the
good.
desk like it's his desk. It's kind of adorable.
This is so cute. Okay, I have to take a picture. Hold on. Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do like a selfie here.
Wait, yeah.
With the dog. Can I take a picture? Come on, you want to take a picture. Don't, no, come
He
on.
can't really say no. He's a dog, so yeah, take. The
Argyle! Argyle, you in there? You hear someone shouting from down the hallway. Yeah, I think I saw him go that way, Glenn Mac.
Cute!
And Professor Glenn Mac walks in through the door in his trademark rumpled coat, followed closely behind by Jackson Green, his cowboy hat wearing TA that you both met at the Sweat Lodge. Oh, you're all here. I'm
We had
sorry,
a meeting. You sent us an email, and then you told us to be here.
No, I remember, Miss Blackwood. I assumed since you were all college students that you would be late.
Oh, no, I'm always on time, unless something important is happening.
I see.
What time is it?
Hopefully, what time is it? It's time after you have classes on Friday.
Okay.
Early
Got
is
it.
on time. On time is late, and
Did
late
it.
is uncalled for.
I just nailed that one, you guys.
That makes sense.
I hope Argyle wasn't bothering you. He,
Oh, no, he's so cute.
he thinks he's people.
adorable.
Oh man,
Clearly,
he cool.
he came all the way in here, and then he sat up there on the desk like it was his desk.
Yes, yeah, he does not let me use my desk. It is
funny.
his desk.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I keep telling you, Glenn Mac, you gotta teach that thing some manners. Hi.
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 Jackson, that's enough. So, thank you all for joining me. Jackson, why don't you just stand in the corner for a moment? And Glenn Mac comes behind his desk and sort of de-rumples himself as best as he could and tries to move Argyle off of the chair, but every time he does, the dog growls at him a little bit. And then he just looks at the dog and says, will you go on the desk? Will you go on the desk? And Argyle just stares at him, and Glenn Mac puts his hands around the dog and then just sort of lifts it up onto the desk. And then the dog just does like a little spin and circle and looks at all of you and then sits down on the desk and just stares at all of you. Sorry about that. So, thank you all for taking the time to meet up with me. As you probably remember, President Nelson wanted me to engage in a little bit of mentoring with the four of you, so I'm sorry. The beginning of a new school year is always a crazy time, but how have you all been adjusting to life at ETU?
It's busy.
Sure, yes. No, I imagine it can seem overwhelming for freshmen.
And there's a lot of people that are interesting.
Okay. I'm just gonna, you know what? We didn't have time to finish discussing it, but I just gotta ask. Is there like a weird animal experimentation thing going on in the school? Because the Sweat Lodge thing, there was that weird big dog or whatever, and since then we ran into a guy who had some weird insects.
What weird
Look,
dog thing?
Yeah, he don't know about that yet.
Oh.
didn't we tell him about it when we were?
We didn't see him after that.
You haven't seen
Oh.
him.
They didn't tell you? We reported everything that happened at the...
Yeah, I wouldn't spread that shit around
Well,
either if I was them.
Admittedly, a lot. Nope, Jackson. Jackson starts looking very excitedly at Glenn Mac when you guys are talking about this, and Glenn Mac just puts a hand out. There were a lot of conflicting reports that came out of the Sweat Lodge incident.
We haven't talked much about it because everyone says that we're going to sound crazy. But I'm tired of just acting like nothing's going on, okay? And if you're supposed to mentor us, then who else can I ask? Right?
Have you all had other strange experiences?
Nah, man, just that one. Just that one.
Oh, come on.
Let's just talk about that and then move on and, get
Well-
paid.
You all do look somewhat tired, and you do, even though the two of you are hungover, both of you have dark circles under your eyes a bit as well, because you have all not been sleeping super well. Even you, Ron, you're used to getting a very solid night of sleep, but you've all had troubling dreams that have kept you from sleeping restfully. And for most of you, it's an easy assumption that it's just the stress and anxiety of college life and all this change. You haven't thought a whole lot about it, but you do feel tired.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought that was the stress of being in a whole new state. I mean, I've never really been to Texas before, and then the new schedule and all of that kind of stuff. But I mean, Sawyer's right. There are some weird things that have happened that don't seem like they're just dreams because other people react to them.
What sort of weird things? Well, Jackson. No, I'm just curious. I'm just trying to spark conversation with the freshmen. Yeah. What kind of weird stuff have you been running into that felt like dreams but that weren't dreams?
Oh well, the thing I was referring to specifically that I just said is I was just telling them that I woke up and there were them and I thought it was day. It was supposed to be daytime, but then it was dark, and then it was just a bunch of birds covering the window, and they all flew off.
The bird thing. Yeah, I heard about that. Yes, Jackson, we all heard about it, but it's not uncommon for birds to exhibit strange behavior when they're
so that's
migrating this time of year.
That's like a normal thing that can happen.
It's a thing that can happen. Yes.
Okay.
All right, though. But what about the thing at the sweat lodge? So after that security guard attacked us, after trying to burn the place down, he was pulled away by like what looked like I don't know. It was a. At the time, I thought it was like a monster, but I think it was like a big dog.
Jackson has pulled a beat-up old spiral-bound small notebook out of his back pocket and is furiously taking notes. Like a big dog. Like what else? What else kind of did? Like what else was weird about it? Because a big dog, that's not that weird. That wouldn't get stuck in your craw like this is.
I don't know. It had like spikes on it or something.
Spiky big dog.
We think, man, it might have been just
big old spiky dog. All right, now that definitely ain't normal. Okay.
Cal, look, I know you don't want to seem weird, but I'm not the sort who finds out strange stuff and then keeps it quiet, okay?
Listen. Jackson, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you're coming across a bit intense. It was a harrowing experience for everyone involved. And I don't doubt that you did see some unusual things that night. However, you are in the midst of a very turbulent time in your life, and...
oh, shit, if you say be a zebra, I'm gonna go ape shit.
Why would I... What?
Well, that's what the senior guy told us, to just be a zebra. That was his advice.
Meaning what?
Lodge. Meaning...
blend in and don't fucking talk about shit like this.
Don't be curious and just blend in and individuality is bad.
Yeah, that is a thing I have heard a lot of the students say. It's kind of like a motto or something. And I think it's a hashtag, actually. Well, that doesn't seem like something that's really going to come naturally to the four of you. You don't seem very zebra-like to me.
No, we're not. And if you guys aren't going to say it, I am. We've got to talk about the bug stuff.
Well, did you guys
bug stuff
hear about the kid who was hospitalized because he was attacked by a bunch of African bees or killer bees?
I believe, Jackson, did you come across that near? Yeah, read something about that. It's kind of an unusual time for bees to be around.
Well, there seemed to be this guy who... It's just, he was like a science guy, and he just seemed to be able to have some kind of control over insects.
Control?
Well, he
insects. Irrefutably.
He used this.
It seemed like it was pheromones.
What the shit?
Yeah, it was like...
And he pulls out the container that had the stuff in it.
Yeah.
You took that from him?
Yes.
May I?
What?
Thank you, Rontagoth. I hear very promising things about you from Dr. Doherty's TA, I believe, in the anthropology. You're an anthropology major, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, I look forward to having you in one of my classes one day. You say he was able to use this chemical.
He had it all over his arms, and then they I don't know, they listened to him somehow.
What do you think, Jackson? Should we take a look at this? Hell yeah, we should take a look at that. Give me that shit. All right. Okay, yeah. I bet I know a guy over in the science building that can analyze this for me. All right. Thanks very much.
Wait,
And he puts it up on a rack on the shelf. Don't worry.
so you're gonna tell us what you find out about that, though, right?
And he looks at Glenn Mack, and Glenn Mack looks up at him. Of course, if that's what you want,
Well-
we will tell you. But listen, it seems like you've had a stressful start. You've had a bunch of strange experiences. It seems to me that the best advice that I can offer you at this point, because from what I understand, it seems that all of you are doing well in your classes. At least I hear that Rontagoth is. And Miss Blackwood, I feel as though you're an English major. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you're assigned to the care of Professor Cutter.
Yeah, I don't know that he likes me very much.
Well, don't take that personally. He doesn't like many students, but I get a good feeling from the four of you. I think you're going to do well here, but I think perhaps you should take a little time and unwind, relax, have some fun. In fact, I believe Rush Week is coming up. There's a football game tomorrow, and typically after the first game of the season, all of the houses on Greek Row throw a big thing. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, you don't want to miss those parties. All right, listen. So they ain't supposed to be recruiting people yet because it ain't officially Rush Week. But after the first game, every single house up and down Greek Row is going to be trying to out-party one another. Now, you definitely should check that out. Oh, that's right, Jackson. And I hear, weren't you talking the other day? You were saying Omega Lambda always throws good parties. Isn't that right, Jackson? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, Omega Lambda does. I mean, don't get them wrong. I mean, they may be one of them political fraternities, but they still know how to throw a pretty good party every time. I guess you could check that out. Sure. Yeah. That might be a good way to unwind. Yeah, absolutely, Glenn Mack. I forgot about that.
Would I have heard of that one from my socializing?
Give me a common knowledge roll.
Okie dokie. I am decent at this. I have successfully gotten
Yeah,
an
ace.
ace.
Success.
I've gotten an 8.
An 8,
Wait,
that's a success.
-1 because I'm fatigued. It's
That
a
is
7.
a success.
Farts.
Not a success with a raise, but a success. You have heard of Omega Lambda. They are one of the larger fraternities on Fraternity Row, on Greek Row. And they are indeed a political fraternity. A lot of their aim seems to be making connections that will help their members, their brothers, later on in life get political office. However,
Oh.
despite how boring that sounds, you have also heard that from time to time they throw a pretty kick-ass party. So, I mean, Jackson knows his way around the odd college party. He's typically getting in trouble some nights of the week, if not all of them. So, why not? They'll be looking to find new recruits for Rush Week. If any of you were thinking about joining a fraternity, this could be a good time to just check it out. And I'm sure they're always open to having lovely young women like yourself attending, Miss Blackwood. So
Yeah.
perhaps the four of you should just cut loose a little bit tomorrow night. Get involved in the social scene of college life. After all, that is as much of an important aspect of your development here as your academic development.
I don't know if I'm exactly the frat type, but it sounds like a good time.
I'm not suggesting you pledge your undying loyalty to them, Mr. Sawyer. Just that you go and have a good time and enjoy some free snacks and libations, if you are so inclined.
Wait, hold up. Let me get this straight. We coming here to tell you shit's whack, and you're telling us to go party?
Oh, Mr. Everett, I thought it was your distinct opinion that shit was not whack.
Well, I mean, it's all right. I'm just saying I didn't expect that coming from a professor, you know?
Oh, well, Glenn Mack doesn't get to be one of the most popular professors around just by doing what all the other professors do. He ain't no Professor Cutter, if you know what I mean.
That's probably a good
Adelaide or Addie. Can I call you Addie?
I mean,
Just seems like a lot of people maybe call you Addie. It's easier to say.
I mean, a lot of people do.
Down Jackson. Sorry. So what do you say? That is my official advice to you as your president of the university appointed mentor, that the four of you should attend a fraternity party this Saturday night. Tomorrow night, in fact.
Hell yes.
In fact, I must insist.
I mean, I don't think you got to do that, but we're going to...
Well,
I mean, that sounds good, right? I was going to take you to a party anyways.
Ron, Addie, you guys heard the man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I heard them.
All right.
Him.
Fantastic. Have a good time. Cut loose. Let your hair down. Just relax. Get to know some other students. It's useful to know people. But already it seems like the four of you have become fast friends, which is much more than most students can say just starting off their freshman year in college. So take advantage of this time. Enjoy your newfound freedom. Go have a little fun. And then next week, perhaps you can let me know how it went. I'd like to, if it's all the same to the four of you, now that my schedule has calmed down a bit, set up somewhat regular meetings just so I can show President Nelson that I'm doing my due diligence and trying to help you acclimate to college life. And also, you can think of me as a resource for anything you might need.
Yeah.
Empire 54,
Okay.
thank you very much for the tip.
Oh, thank you very much.
That sounds.
Do we thank Roger Cantor?
I don't know, but if we didn't, thank you, Roger
Also,
Cantor.
thank you, Roger Cantor.
Thank you. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I mean, we've been trying to talk these two into joining us at a party for a while.
Oh, I can't wait to see Ron
No
at
time
a
like
keg
the present.
stand. Oh man. Hey, what about that money you were saying though? About that story I can tell you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Everett. That was a limited time offer. I believe Jackson said he gave you his contact information and told you to contact him as soon as possible. Unfortunately, your witness account is no good to us this far removed from the situation.
I mean, it doesn't make it any less weird if I tell you it now, you know? Like, did you get a better, different ghost story?
Sorry, man. You know, it's longer you get away from it, the more your brain tends to fill in a bunch of trivial details that sort of just muddy the waters.
That's absolutely true, actually. That's why when a story happens, you got to get into the witnesses like immediately.
They get
That
it.
is true. There's articles about it.
Hey, you know what though? You guys have fun at the party, and if anybody gives you trouble trying to get in there, you just tell them Jackson Green sent you. Your friends of Jackson's, and that'll get you right inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you won't have any problems getting in there, probably. You can probably get in any party you want, can't you?
Hey, man.
I've not been in.
Easy.
All right,
Oh,
Jackson,
damn.
we have some work to do, don't we? You are a graduate student, and as a result of that, you and I have work to do. Right. Right you are, Glenn Mac, right you are. Yeah, so you four, you go out, you have yourselves a good time, and remember, you can talk to Glenn Mac anytime. You can also give me a call or text me. I'm most of you got it. You got my number. You all got my number, right? You all just share that around.
Yeah.
It ain't just for you.
Oh.
And we'll get this stuff analyzed, see what it is.
All right. Yeah.
I'll keep you posted. Hey, you're in Doherty's TA's lab.
Cultural
group?
anthropology. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Glenn Mac, what do you think? Could we pull some strings, get him assigned to my group? I could do that if Ron Tagath is amenable.
Yes, that would be
I
amazing.
could say that Jackson's group is much more lively than Dr. Doherty's TA's.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. I'll speak to the administrators and we'll get that arranged.
That would be amazing. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, no, you're gonna be amazed. I'll be seeing you next week. All right,
Okay.
you and me. All right, but I can't show favoritism because I'm supposed to be impartial.
Right.
But just between you, I'm absolutely gonna show favoritism. Jackson, please try and have some sense of decorum. All right. Well, that'll be it.
All right, Prophet.
Enjoy yourselves. Have a nice weekend.
It's been good. Nice to meet you, little dog. And other dog. I look at Jackson.
Nice. All right. Y'all take care.
Yeah.
Bye. All right. And you guys head out.
On our way out, I turn to Adelaide and I'm just like, if you ever just like need a class that's like an easy A, you should definitely take one of that guy's.
Oh, I don't think that.
I bet you could turn in crap and he would just give you an A+.
But that wouldn't be bad because then I wouldn't actually be learning anything.
Yeah, but you'd have time to focus on your other classes and you still have high credits, right?
Yeah, but I want to have earned those.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And also, that guy is a fucking creep, right?
Okay, well, I say we should talk about the important things. Tomorrow night, we need to get you guys in on the the party scene here at
Okay,
ETU.
I've not been to a party like this before. I mean, what do I wear? Where do we go? Like, do you have to be early, or do you? What do you?
You don't
do
need
you
to worry
bring
about any of
something?
that.
Do you have to like cook something?
I say we.
No.
Okay, let's get all of them over. We can pregame at Sawyer's place, which, by the way, is so Sawyer has taken the other side of his room and like pushed the bed off and made a fake sign in the style of like Casablanca.
Okay.
And he's trying to style his room as Sawyer's place.
Okay, question. You just referred to your room as Sawyer's place.
He's been trying to make it catch on.
Has it caught on in any way? It
I
can
don't-
have. It
I
can
don't
have.
know.
I'm just wondering.
I think it's almost like I probably only refer to it to Cal that way.
And I talk about it to everyone.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, I gotta come back to Sawyer's place. This shit is dope.
Your
Ain't
room
nobody in there.
has kind of become a little bit of a hangout room since it's just you and there's so much space. A lot of the other people on your floor just sort of pop by when your doors open and just hang.
And I have about half a handle of aristocrat vodka I keep under the bed I don't use.
Good thing you have such a disinterested RA on your floor, because that
Yeah.
guy will not check. All right, awesome. So before we get to pre-gaming the party, let's all raise our cups because someone bought us a shot. And it was Vampire 54.
Hey!
Have a stupendous time under recreation, or HASTUR for short. Yeah, cheers.
Hooray!
Raise them up and chug.
Shart?
I see you.
Thanks very much for that, Vampire 54. I also see you because I can see it written. And also, Jolo Cost
Jordan, pass me a
would
water.
like to give 1 piece of extra credit, 1 point, to Ron.
Me too.
Thank you very much.
We will
All right.
share this water.
So, unless anyone has any objections, we will fast forward to tomorrow night.
Fast forwarding.
So, are you guys
Does that mean
pre-gaming?
we don't party this night?
What's up?
Does that mean we don't party on Friday night?
You can party on Friday night if
Okay,
you want.
cool.
Well, should we not?
Wait, why?
Use
I
your
thought we're gonna
mind.
share the water. Okay,
Yeah.
Should we not party?
okay
Friday
fine.
night?
Let's do something else.
Because we've got the plan going Saturday.
Let's get Ron that sushi though.
We've got the plan of like going out.
Let's not do sushi night this Friday night. Let's skip ahead to tomorrow night.
All I'm saying is we could get rid of that 1 fatigue if we don't party. We have a chance to re-roll in it.
I don't like that. You're gaming the system, and I don't like it.
I'm not. I also kind of think, if we we're out Thursday and we know
I
we're
think
going
I
out
would
the
lose
next night.
cred in the school if I don't party on a Friday night. If I'm not seen at one of these parties on
Sure.
a Friday, they'd be like, I mean, I
does
guess he's
make
not
sense.
he's not that cool, I guess.
All right, give me a roll.
Okay,
Figure -2.
so does this count on this roll? This is the next day?
No, it won't count the next day.
Okay, so it's still a -2.
Yep.
I've got a 5, which is a failure. Here is a coin from the table.
Oh, you're gonna use table extra credit. You got it.
Does everybody have to agree on that? I have failed. I will choose to fail.
All right, keep that. You are still hungover.
All right.
Whoa!
Scott Thulu. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
Thank you very much.
If Cal
Someone
went
heard
out,
Hoster.
then Sawyer was probably talked into going.
Give me a roll.
Yes, he
He's the
was.
sort who's like, we can't go out 3 nights in a row, man. And you're like, it'd be epic. And he's like,
It would.
not great. I'm gonna try 1 reroll.
Do it.
Dice.
I know, me too.
Oh, my weird shaped dice.
Yeah.
It's a 1 and a 2. All right, keep your fatigue token too. You didn't give it back to me, did you? Did you give this back to me?
No, I've still got it.
Okay, good. Keep that.
Right down here.
All right, so you guys are still hungover. All right.
Just
So
that a low key constant thing.
you guys find yourselves.
Calvin. Calvin.
On Saturday?
Calvin.
Oh, hell no, man. I need a break. No, man,
Calvin.
it's Saturday.
Dude, fuck this shit.
Hey, shut up, man. He's trying to help.
Go away, weirdo.
No, yeah,
Calvin.
okay, no.
Weirdo, go away.
All right, I'm getting up.
Weirdo, this is Calvin.
Shut.
I've been abducted and replaced. Go away.
Man, shut up.
You shut up.
You shut
Tell
up.
him to shut up.
I'm coming, man.
shut up.
Shut up.
I'm trying to sleep.
It's Saturday, man.
Shut up. It's Saturday. I know. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Fuck, I hate you. All
All right, so you guys go for your morning run.
Yes.
You do some pre-gaming where you guys give them some tips on how to be cool at parties. What does that look like?
Okay, so we kind of go into my room. All right, close the door. We officially can't do this in front of the RA, but we are going to start this night off right, okay? And I pull out...
Wait, hold on. First up, put those notebooks down. You don't got to goddamn write this down. This ain't a class, all right? I mean, it is a class, but it ain't one of those classes. It's gonna be fine. Trust me. We're gonna be there to tell you this. It's gonna be all right. Go.
Trust me, this is going to be great. Okay, so this is the least pleasant part of the night, but it will make things easier. And he pulls out 4 shot glasses and just like hands them around.
All right.
Okay.
On that note, everyone raise up your shot glasses. Scott Thulu bought us a shot. Total Barrett. Raise them up and chug those shots. Because not only have we unlocked the second to last reward tier, which will remain nameless, but we have unlocked the final reward tier, which is called Total Barrett.
What?
Because now that has been unlocked, I will be creating It's Me Barrett 1411's YouTube channel. So thank you very much, Alumni Association, for that.
That's awesome.
Keep an eye out for
If
it.
it gets more followers than that Saving Throw channel, we might have...
Total Barrett.
No.
No, it can't get
end
more.
up ending saving throw so we can devote more
Concentrate
time
on
to Total
Total
Barrett.
By definition, Total Barrett cannot get more followers than Saving Throw. All right, so you guys do a shot. Is that true? You guys all have alcohol?
Well,
I mean,
Yeah, I got streetwise.
definitely do.
I would have definitely gotten some alcohol.
Adelaide will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's college.
Okay, give me a vigor roll, Adelaide. This is the first. Is this the first time you've ever drank?
I imagine she probably has had like some sips of wine or beer like with her parents. Who's like, oh, just try it.
This is the first shot you ever had, though.
Yeah, this is probably the first.
Great.
Vigor roll.
I've ever had.
And so, Ron, I know it's against the Edie guy, but I'm just saying, just give it a shot, man.
yeah.
It'll be all right.
Look,
Fail.
I don't even think
Okay.
vodka has
I don't know what this
calories.
means.
That's true. It's you could just drink it all day. You won't get
This
any.
is like the
Not
healthy
about.
way to drink.
It's not about the calories. It's about losing control of yourself.
No, man, one shot ain't gonna do that to you. It's just gonna loosen you up a
Ron.
little bit.
Look, you came here to like find out what it's like to be the rest of the world, right?
Immediately, Adelaide, it goes right to your head, and you start feeling a little bit loopy.
Oh my, wow. How do people like drink more than this?
You're gonna find out.
Okay. Adelaide,
It just kind of feels cool though. I kind of like
it's
it.
pretty
Look at
fun.
that smile.
Ron,
You, man.
Oh,
Ron,
it's like all in my head.
Look, man, this shot glass is all the way from Alaska. From fucking Alaska, man.
Why do you have a shot glass from Alaska?
You bought
My
it from the
uncle
student
lives in
store.
Alaska.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine too.
He bought it from the store that his uncle runs in Alaska.
no, I
You went.
I got the
and visited
ETU
it?
ones from the
Oh, in Alaska?
no from the student store.
That would have been weird.
The Alaska one I brought.
I think I poured something.
By
on
imbibing
myself.
this, you are traveling the world. With us, with your friends, man. We're your friends.
Also, a professor did kind of demand that you have a good time and party this weekend.
you
I
know-
can have a good time without this, but fine, because we're friends and I trust you all.
Yeah!
Oh God, there's something in there.
Run!
My man, hey.
Run to God.
Yo. All right, don't chase so soon, man. All
Okay.
right.
Give me a vigor roll, Ron
There's
Tagaff.
actually like stuff in here.
No.
Wait, this is one we used?
Oh, I guess it was.
Oh,
Give me a vigor roll.
In real life.
Give me a real life
Ew.
vigor roll.
Ew.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry.
sorry.
You get that shit out of
didn't
here.
know-
I
I thought
didn't think you were gonna throw it back.
I thought it was empty.
I mean,
I thought it was empty. You grabbed it from over there. I thought it was empty too.
Vigor roll.
These are empty.
Conviction of youth.
You can add your conviction of youth to
Yes.
not getting. All right.
You can do it after, though, can you?
What's up?
Or is it before that he has to say that?
No, you can add a d6 to the roll afterwards.
Yeah,
you can
roll
succeed.
first.
Okay.
If you like get triple ace, you're gonna.
I kind of like that he added it too.
Oh, ace! Yes!
Yeah. So 11.
Even though, physically speaking, you have never had much alcohol and you don't have a lot of body fat, which should technically mean you get drunk pretty quick. For some reason, maybe it's your diet, whatever it is that makes you a delicious morsel for the devourer.
All those leafy greens.
Yeah. It's all those years of antioxidants. They just sort of block the intoxicating effects of this shot of alcohol. So it just kind of tastes gross to you and makes you feel a little funny.
All right, how you feel, man?
Do you feel it too? Like it's like buzzy?
It's like buzzy. It's like buzzy.
Okay.
It stings. That's not good for you.
That's all part of the experience.
Well, it is actually a poison.
Yes, it is a poison. It's
It is
literally
though.
a
I
poison.
know it.
That's
But
like-
we told my boy about that. Come on.
All right,
It's
and
interesting.
what's the best way to become immune to poisons? Drinking a little bit over and over.
That's right.
So right.
That's
No.
I read
100%.
it. There are. They come to the library, and I will show you the books where it talks about that.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. But tonight, we're gonna drink round 2. Let's do it.
Okay, maybe
Oh.
just me and you for this
Okay,
one.
No, man, look around. He's good.
I'm good.
She's good too. Come on.
All right.
We were told to party, man. We got to party.
I feel sufficiently ready to party.
After this, you will. Come on, let's go. Round 2.
Okay. Sawyer pours at least 2 more shots and then kind of like eyes Adelaide.
I mean, you guys are the experts.
Yeah, we are. So, and one more for my boy.
Okay.
I wait for them all to have it and then just go like, oh, okay. And then like as they look away, oh, wow, that was, that was a good one
Pour
too.
vodka on my roommate's bed.
All right. Will all of you give me a vigor roll? Except for you, Rontagoth, because you have poured some vodka.
I'll do it just to complete the,
No, it's
the
cool.
image.
It's cool.
Okay, I aced that one. There we go.
You aced?
7.
7, that's with your -1?
6.
Okay.
Aced it.
Fuck.
I got 10.
10. Okay.
Well, I got 9 with my 15.
That's right. Oh, you're going to use a Benny.
I could have a -2. Would this give me a -2?
It would be, yeah.
Damn.
But don't worry, it's inebriation-based fatigue, so it's fun.
Mechanically, it's not.
Oh, there you go.
I'm good. I got a 8.
So you all take another shot. You're feeling good. You're feeling loose. You're ready to party. And with that, you head off down campus, walking along, following the sounds of music and merrymaking, and having a kick-ass time
Do you win
all
the
the way
game?
over. What's up?
Do we win the football game?
Oh, hell yeah, you guys won the football
yeah.
game, which is why everyone is trying to out-party each other. First game of the year, ETU Ravens bring it home. They absolutely annihilate the competition.
ETU!
And you guys...
ETU! 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 ETU!
ETU.
Fly, Ravens, fly! Fly, Ravens,
Fly,
fly!
Ravens, fly! Let's do it!
You guys find yourselves at the Omega Lambda frat house, where a kick-ass party is in full swing, and you come across a senior by the name of Vance Crawford, who offers to show you around. He's a senior member of Omega Lambda. All right. So you all are you're freshmen.
Yeah.
Any of you thinking of Russian?
Hey,
Anyone
right here,
thinking of
man.
pledging? Yeah.
I'm Sawyer. You.
I'm a girl.
Right. Oh, well, you can't pledge here, but you know we have a sister sorority. I think I'd have to check.
that makes me.
I don't know. I don't think I'm really the frat brother type, you know?
No, why do you say it? What makes you say that?
It's not my style, you know? Like,
Nah, man, I partied with him the whole last couple weeks. He's good.
Listen. Okay, so being in a fraternity is not just about partying, although that is a nice side benefit. I mean, take a look around, and you do. This fraternity
yeah.
house is large and very well appointed. This fraternity's alumni clearly have done well for themselves, and everyone is having an awesome time in here. The lights are dimmed. There's like some cool like disco ball style multicolored lights going on. Drinks are flowing. Everyone is having a good time. The music is pumping. Vance is showing you guys around. Okay, check it out. Come over here to the Wall of Honor. Go to the Wall of Honor. All right.
Let's do
So
it.
some of our distinguished alumni. All right, here's some of our brothers meeting. This was George W. Bush back when he was governor of Texas.
shit, W.
Before he was president, all right? He came to Omega Lambda specifically when he was in the area just to do a meet and greet with some of our brothers back then. So, I mean,
Why?
you know,
I
why?
hate George Bush, but
Yeah,
that's
why?
cool.
Because Omega Lambda has a reputation for being where the political movers and shakers come from. A membership in Omega Lambda gives you an automatic network when you graduate and get out into the real world. If you're at all interested in law, politics, anything like that, you've got connections out there. You've got people you know already who are already on your side. That's a huge thing
But it's
in the real
like
world.
Specifically, like Republican.
It's not specifically, he was the governor of Texas. All right, listen, if your political views skew liberal or whatever, there's still plenty of people. We got Omega Lambda chapters all over the nation.
So if you are in this fraternity, then it's easier to be a lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, if that's, are any of you, you know, doing
He wants
poli-sci
to
or
do
pre-law?
Hollywood.
Hey,
Hollywood.
yeah, no.
So that's. I mean, there's entertainment lawyers.
No, yeah. Look, in law.
He wants to investigate.
Okay, she's just gonna go.
I'm gonna be a
Which
reporter.
could be like a lawyer.
I wanna
but
be on
you
TV.
could use lawyers, and then you want to write fiction. I don't know.
Ron wants
I
to
don't
get
know.
eaten.
My boy Ron,
Yeah.
he's gonna be president of the USA. I goddamn guarantee
Well, then
it.
hell yeah, Ron.
I vote for Ron.
By the way,
I know, right? I
Ron,
fucking vote
such
for
a solid political name.
Right?
Ron,
Holy shit.
strong
God.
name.
Oh.
What?
To God.
Probably gonna have to change
Ron
that, buddy.
to
Probably gonna have.
God.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know, times are changing. Times are changing.
man, he's
You
fucking
know.
around.
But listen. Seriously, if any of you have political aspirations, or if you want, you want to work in Hollywood, you want to be an investigative journalist, what do you want to
Can
do?
you help me be a librarian?
I can't help you be a librarian, but you know what? Everybody needs a lawyer at some point,
That's right.
Everybody
Everybody's
wants.
a lawyer.
Everybody wants connections.
Books. You need books. Everybody needs lawyers. Need books.
Lawyers do need books. Yes. And what was your name again?
Adelaide.
Adelaide, yes. Lawyers need books. And also, librarians, they got to make contacts with local politicians in order to secure funding, right? All of these things.
Well, a
Yeah.
public library is government. It's done by.
I'm a poli-sci major. I'm aware,
You know
Adelaide.
about libraries.
I do. I know a little bit about municipal planning. I know a little bit about government.
Yeah.
You know, I'm planning to be a senator someday.
And you know,
Oh,
if
damn.
I want to be on television. I want to do investigative reporting.
You should be.
I'm gonna have to have political connection. I gotta have people who can tell me what's going on.
Exactly.
The inside.
And look, I can't say anything for certain, okay? Rush Week has very strict rules and policies, but I can say that tonight's parties are. You all right? You might want to slow down there a little bit, Adelaide.
Nah, she good.
let's-
She good.
All right.
Two drinks.
Hey, you got your own agency. All I'm saying is,
Two drinks.
everybody. What was I saying? I totally forgot what I was
I
saying.
don't know,
That was a crazy burp. Does she
Everybody-
always burp like that?
I've never
Rush
seen
Week
her burp.
rules.
I didn't know
Rush
she
Week.
could burp.
Rush Week.
Don't burp normally.
You don't?
I did not like that.
Well, you're a fucking pro at it.
Yeah.
Rush Week.
I
Rush
should
Week.
write that
Right.
down.
It's
I
strict.
should write
There's rules, policies, but these parties going on right now, everybody, all of the different fraternities are keeping an eye out on potential candidates. So listen, if you're at all interested in learning more about Omega Lambda, take a walk around, get to know some people, rub some elbows, see if this is a place you think you might want to be. But again, I can't say anything official. But I get a good feeling from you guys. Obviously, yes, remember, we talked about it. You cannot,
I
not
know
this
that's
one.
not.
Oh, no.
But okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
but not everybody gets in.
not everybody gets
So
it.
it's not like you go, hey, you guys should come here, and then they go, yeah, and then they get to.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you gotta pledge. You gotta make it through the process, and it's only for the people that we feel like are gonna be a good fit. And if it's also a time for you to see if you think it's gonna be a good fit for you. All right.
So you know, like in movies, there's always like hazing and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys do that.
Hey, Adelaide,
We
let's
do some hazing.
get you a cup of water, though, right?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe she should have some water. But listen, all I'm saying is, take a look around, meet some people, have a good time, have some drinks. Not too many drinks. Take it easy. All right. You got all year to drink. All right.
I thought this red here on Marceline's neck was some food I got on there, but it was just where she got.
I don't know who Marceline is,
She's a
but you seem to be. Oh, she's a vampire. All right. Well, you got. Oh, and
That's what she got.
his
That's
phone
the
starts to ring. Oh, sorry guys. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up? No, I'm just. I'm showing some freshmen around. Yeah. Oh no, I can make a run. Yeah, no, I've just had like
I'm gonna
one.
go for a run right now.
Yeah, no, I can go.
like
I can
that.
go pick some stuff up. What do we need? Like
Yeah.
chips and stuff.
It's like Ron.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, I'll grab some. Sorry guys, listen, that was my man in the kitchen. He says we are running low on snacks, so I got to make a run. But while I'm gone, like I was saying, take a look around, meet people, have a good
Okay.
time, relax, have fun. See if this is a place you might want to find yourself one day.
All right.
And definitely check this out. Listen, we got accolades. We win all kinds of awards. We get meetups. We get to go to DC once a year and just kind of have like a meet and greet with some members of Congress and stuff. If you want to get connected, you could do worse. All right. So Adelaide, right?
Yeah.
Josh,
Yeah.
But people
Sawyer.
call you Sawyer. That's right.
Yeah.
He goes by
Cal or Calvin?
Calvin, people call me Cal.
Cal.
Yeah.
Cal. And Ron. My man Ron. Ron, gonna be president one day.
Fucking
President Ron.
I'm gonna remember you forever. All right?
Ron 2030, it's happening.
All right.
2032.
I'll catch you guys later. And he wanders off.
Guys,
Maybe at least 35.
I hadn't thought about it before, but if I want to be like Woodward and Bernstein, I'm gonna need to have people who are like who have political connections. That would be huge.
But you know,
Networking, man, yeah.
There are like other ways to do that outside of a fraternity, right?
Yeah, but
but
you can't pass up this opportunity, though. Like, use all the resources you got in school, and this is a good resource.
But if you join a fraternity, that keeps you from other things. Just because you've got the time that you spend. Have you guys read about like all the, there's...
I think you could probably manage like a couple different.
Oh,
things.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that there are so many choices to make in college, and you don't know if you make this choice, if it's going to keep you from that choice that you don't even know about yet.
Well, the most important thing for me is journalism. It's reporting, and if this is going to make it easier to do that, then that's what I'm going to do.
Would it be easier to do that in the journalism department?
I'm going to do that too. But here's the thing: everyone's going that way, and if I have someone who works for a senator and they're telling shit that's going on there, that's a scoop.
Yeah, if he wants to get an interview, like, it's better to be here than not
so
here,
we should
you know?
talk about privilege.
All of you make a notice roll for me.
Oh, we gotta go.
Reroll? Yeah, there you go. Do it again.
Double ace. 13.
You aced
Yeah.
it.
Minus 1, which is a 12.
Oh,
I aced it.
You double aced.
No, I
No, that's a 5. Okay.
Ooh, I aced it.
7.
7. Okay.
I got a 6.
6.
So I'm 15.
13. You both got 13.
Hey, boom!
So all of you,
That's with our friggin' fatigue.
all of you suddenly feel like a cold chill wash over you. And there's a lot of people jumping around having a good time. It's pretty hot in here. Everyone's getting sweaty. But all of a sudden, it's like a blast of AC just hits all of you at once. And your hands, your hot hands,
Don't do that shit
immediately
here, man.
cool
What are you
down.
doing?
My hands.
Hi.
My hands are hot, so
I'm
I'm cooling them.
cold.
Boom!
Oh shit, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Hey, you all are freshmen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're just hanging out here for the party?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. I got this roommate, and he's fucking running around spooking me all the time.
Hey,
so-
no worries.
can see it.
Are you brother?
Yeah, I am.
Cool.
Sorry, rude of me. My name's Dave.
Hey, Sawyer.
Dave
nice
Dalton.
To meet you.
Dave Dalton.
Hey,
Sawyer.
I'm Adelaide.
Adelaide. Dave Dalton. Nice to meet you. Wow, a strong handshake there, Adelaide.
Thanks.
You sure you're a freshman? You look a little bit older.
No,
right.
she's a freshman. First shot she took us today. Calvin, man.
Calvin.
Cal, call me Cal.
Ron Stevens.
Ron Stevens. Jesus Christ, that is a strong grip you've got there, Ron.
Captain fucking America here.
Captain America.
He's gonna be president.
I fucking love those movies. You're gonna be president, and
President
you're a
Ron!
superhero.
Captain America would make a great president. Steve Rogers.
Hell
is
yeah,
our
Captain America
president.
would make a good president.
Ron Stevens, Steve Rogers, same thing, man.
He wouldn't do it.
So I saw you guys talking to Vance earlier, yeah?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
cool,
he's
man.
a cool
He's cool.
guy.
Yeah, no, he's a cool guy. You just gotta watch him, you know? Like, that dude's got a
Why?
killer temper if you rub him the wrong way.
Oh shit.
Really?
dog.
Oh, yeah.
Lady
Oh, yeah.
Margot?
Oh shit.
Lady Mago, thank you for the tip.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm just saying, you know, he's got a temper. Dude's a killer.
But what? Wait. But what does that mean?
Like he gets upset
gets mad.
and he gets mad. Yeah,
Well,
Then what happened?
he gets mad. He's like one of the
You said he was
older
a
brothers.
killer.
So he's got a killer temper.
Not a literal. He just
Yeah.
He just got like he gets angry, you know.
All
He gets
right.
a little
Word
feisty.
choice.
Listen. Was he showing you around?
Not
Yeah,
a little bit.
showed
Yeah.
us a
What did he
picture
tell you?
of
What did he tell you about Omega Lambda?
Just that you guys have
George
a wall of
Bush.
honor. George Bush.
Yeah, George Bush, whatever.
W, yeah.
Yep, all that stuff. Listen. This place is a fucking blast. All right? They rope you in with all this bullshit like, oh, you're going to meet the president. You're going to be the president. You're going to be Captain America or whatever. Anyone else need a drink, by the way? Anyone need another drink?
Oh yeah.
I could
I
use
don't
one.
know.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
what you keep doing?
Ron, come on, man. You've only had one.
No, I'd stick with this water. I think it's good for me.
Water, Ron.
Come on,
Ron,
man.
future president of the United States cannot just be drinking water at a party, all right? What do they say about the president?
better.
Everybody's like, hey, That's a guy I could imagine sitting down and having a beer with. That's one of the most important things that people look at when they're about to vote for somebody, is whether or not they'd sit down and have a beer with them. Not have a glass of water, Ron.
That's true.
No one wants to have a glass of water with the president, Ron.
There are beers that are non-alcoholic.
Yeah, but
We don't talk about those here in Omega Lambda,
listen,
Adelaide.
Ron,
We don't talk about those.
You can have a beer with me. I just won't also have.
Ron,
a beer.
Also,
Ron,
yeah.
Ron, you don't understand. You're at a party, bro. This is a sacred place.
But Ron doesn't want a drink.
Fine. All right. I can respect that. Ron. But the rest of you do, right?
Yeah.
So, Ron,
Okay.
if you will, please accompany the rest of us over here by the stairs. We got a little drink station set up. Let me pour all of you. I'm gonna make you all an Omega Lambda speciality.
Oh, yeah.
Which is mostly just vodka and Mountain Dew. So, let me get you.
All
You got
right.
cups? Let me freshen these up for you.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
listen. So, everybody's like trying to get you in here about the political angle, right? That's what everybody's talking about. Yeah.
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 Okay, but the thing is, we just have a kick-ass time here. That's really what this is all about. Especially me. I have had nothing but a kick-ass time here. This is the best decision I ever made joining this fraternity. There you go. In fact, everybody, come here. And he kind of pulls you all over through the crowd a bit over to the stairs, and he kind of points up the stairs where it's dark because the whole upstairs has kind of been cut off limits. There's like a chain across the stairs. So listen, you're not supposed to go up there, all right, during the parties, whatever. It's off limit. That room, first one to the left up there, that's my room. You know what they call it?
No.
You know what they call it?
What?
Yeah.
Your room?
No. Call it the love nest. The love nest. That's right. And excuse me, young miss. I don't want to be coarse or crude around you, but that is what they call it. Ron, you got any guesses why they call it that? You water drinking son of a bitch. You got any guesses?
Hey, come on, man.
You keep birds there? Love birds?
Birds? What the?
Ron, you're a funny son of a bitch. What the hell is this guy? What's wrong with him?
Nothing's wrong with him, man. He just.
I keep-
No,
Birds?
he's a funny guy. It definitely is.
I love birds. That's why. I call it the love nest because I love birds. No!
He's got that weird sense of humor as a boy, man. He's
No, they don't call it the love nest because I love birds. They call it the love nest because I love you guys. I love ladies. I love ladies. And that is where I take all of the fine ladies that I meet here on this beautiful college campus, take them up there to the love nest, and we enjoy each other's company. And that's what we do. That's a hobby of mine. That's something I highly recommend getting into. You know, I don't want to judge. Maybe that's something you're into too. You know, just I don't know. Everybody's got their own thing. Is it really a hobby? Hell yeah, it's a hobby.
I mean,
That's what I do with my free time. What do you do with yours?
read.
You want to listen?
Wish I had a love nest.
You guys seem cool. Getting close.
All right,
Kind of looks
yeah.
around.
Keep doing
All right.
that, all right.
You know another reason why they call it the love nest?
Why, man?
Well, as I said, that's where I like to take my lady friends and get busy.
Yeah, you said that.
There's
You
also
said the word.
there's also another reason why I call it the love nest. That's it's my repository. You know, that's my sacred space. That's where I store all of my recordings. I got a video camera set up in my air duct up there. Points right at the bed.
Oh, fuck, man.
That's why they call it the love nest.
That's illegal.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
hey, you guys!
That's
You guys! You want snacks? I got some from the store. It's Vance again.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
man.
We got snacks over here.
Hey, yeah, let's go get some snacks.
Come on
guys.
over.
Yeah. Hey, man, nice to meet you.
He's gone.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
That's not
what was that
okay.
guy's name?
That's not okay.
Shit.
We should go and get that.
Dave Dalton.
Yeah.
Guys, you want? I got like, what are you? Cheetos, Doritos. What do you got?
Hey, what's up with your guy Dave?
Yeah, he's just having
What guy?
fun, Adelaide.
Make a notice roll.
Five, four.
4?
3.
No. I can do it in 2.
Is it a 4?
It's a four.
I guess I don't know that guy.
You don't know Dave? I mean, how many people live in here? Is like
I mean,
enough to not know.
he said he knew
him?
you, so like.
His love nest.
Must be one of our brothers. Yeah, I don't know that guy.
He lives in that room.
Listen, I gotta do some rounds real quick. Just make sure everybody's got their drinks and their snacks. But if you want anything, over here in the kitchen. So help yourselves.
Thanks, man.
And
Thanks,
Vance
man.
heads off into the party.
How could he not know somebody who lives here? There's like, what,
Hey,
maybe 20?
It's a big house. Man. I don't know.
Adelaide, look, let's get you another glass of water, okay? Look, I heard that too, and we gotta.
He was
look
probably
into
joking, man. He probably
I don't
wasn't.
think he was joking.
He's drunk, man. He's just saying shit.
But still,
just
let's-
like,
Hey, yo, freshman! I'm gonna buy you all a shot. Raise your drinks.
Are you gonna buy
I'm
it
buying
for
you a
us?
shot, and my name is Lady Imago.
Oh.
I drank.
Why are you
all of
buying
mine.
it for us?
Ron / Everett Jr. 2020.
Yeah.
Raise those up and chug. Fish. Thanks very much, Lady Imago.
Thank you.
I would say that would be a fucked up America, but it can't get any more fucked up. So
I don't know. It would have a clear purpose.
get eaten. 2020.
Run
Get eaten.
and get eaten.
Yeah. Everyone getting into shape and start eating.
You're like, look, I want to let everyone into the country.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be convenient if we were all in one place.
Because Ron Tagoth is going to surface off the coast of Maryland. And that's just going to be the easiest
We all
place
know
for
this.
everyone.
Many people are saying Ron Tagoth is going to be there. A lot of people are talking about it.
He's
all right.
huge.
So you guys are kind of just lost in the throng of people again. Vance has made his way away from you guys. No sign of that guy Dave. Just people dancing and partying. A couple people throwing up in the corner. But other than that, everyone's having a great time.
Are there like bottles of water? Do they have bottles of water out at all? Or it's just
No. No, there's like there's like a refrigerator with a water dispenser like in the kitchen, but you've got to like fight against the tide to get over there and get some water in your cup.
Okay.
Bottles of water.
Yeah.
Not an Omega Lambda. All right. So what are you guys doing?
We gotta like get that or like tell somebody.
Yeah. Look,
Get what?
Like this is like a story.
Adelaide, I agree. That's the first thing that came to my mind when he said it. But we can't make waves about it right now.
Why?
Because if we ever want to get back into this place and
What?
actually listen,
Why would you want
listen
to
to
get
me.
back into this?
Listen to me.
Calm down.
We can't investigate it if we can't get into the house.
We're in the house.
I know.
What's to investigate? We just take the camera.
What if it ain't no camera? What if there's nothing there?
Then we know there's nothing there.
And then we look
then
like
he's a
idiots.
liar.
We look like morons.
Who cares though?
Look,
Also,
If a bunch of drunk freshmen break into one of the brothers' rooms on the first night that we're here, they're not gonna let us back into their house.
And they got a lot of power. They got connections. They can probably
And
get us expelled or some shit.
They kick us out.
Yeah.
And we say, oh, he's filming people. It looks like we're being petty. It looks like
also, to the rest of you guys, it seemed like Vance didn't know who Dave was.
Right.
It
Yeah.
seemed like he didn't know that guy. So there's potential that Dave's just some lying asshole.
messing with us.
Adelaide, you saw when you said Dave's name a flicker of something across Vance's face, but you're not sure what it was. The rest of you did not see that.
He
Adelaide did.
knew something. Knew something when I said Dave's name.
All right.
He
Why
knew
don't
something.
Addie? Look. Why don't you ask someone else about Dave? Maybe he would just.
Okay.
Maybe just someone who just makes
no,
practical
no.
joke. He just makes shit up. You know.
Look, Adelaide, you're great, but you don't have any subtlety when it comes to asking about things like this. Just
Why do I need subtlety?
because if you just go and ask, is he recording women?
I wasn't
in his-
gonna ask. I was just gonna ask about Dave
All right,
and
just,
where Dave is.
just be careful because if it looks like we're trying to fuck these people up, they're gonna stop us.
Yeah, man.
Right. But okay, but you guys aren't putting like wanting to be in a frat in front of.
No.
Look at this.
No.
If that shit's true, no, I don't want to be here. But we
Okay.
don't know that yet, so
Just-
let's not make any
Clear.
assumptions.
Okay, so I'm gonna go find that guy who looks like he lives here and ask him about Dave. Hey, that guy.
He's working on it. Generating
What's up?
NPC.
You know Dave.
Dave, give me a. You're gonna make a networking roll here, okay?
A networking
Yes.
role?
So you are going to use either persuasion or intimidation to try and network.
Using persuasion, please.
So
Man, this is my jam.
give me a you could help her out if you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
My big mouth has wandered over here, so.
Okay. All right. So do you want to support her and like help her out with this?
Yeah.
So give me a persuade roll or whatever you want to use to try and help support her.
It will be persuade.
It would be persuade. Okay. So she's like, hey, do you know Dave? How are you gonna help that?
Hey, man. Dave, he talked to us a little bit, and she kind of, she kind of caught her eye. He caught her eye. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
She's a
all right.
freshman.
Yeah. All right. So make your roll.
What are you talking about?
Not you. Not yet.
Ace on a D8. So that is 10 plus 2, 12.
Is that -1?
No.
So 11?
Yeah.
That would have been a +3, but instead it's just a +2.
That's still helpful.
Oh,
Ace on the
yeah.
D4. Another ace on the D4.
Wow.
I do think that was a pretty good persuasion thing too,
Yeah.
because it's like you gotta help a brother out.
Let's see, well, 14 plus 2, 16.
16. Is that with the -1?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So.
I don't know what you're talking. I mean.
Yeah. No. I can help you. Come on. I need more though. Dave's a pretty common name though.
Dave
He
Dalton.
lives
Dave
in
Dalton,
that
man.
room.
Dave who?
Dalton.
That room.
Dave Dalton?
He said
D,
it's
yeah.
his love nest.
Whoa. Dave Dalton is dead.
But we just talked to him.
Hey, man, stop fucking around. Dave Dalton ain't.
Come here. And he takes you over to another wall, near the wall of honor, just around the corner, and like heading down towards a corridor.
Sawyer's kind of also following, even if he's not.
Yeah, I assume we stick together here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here. This is look. This is our wall of brothers gone too soon.
Dead people?
That's Dave Dalton right there. He died last year, and he points to a picture that is the exact image of that guy.
Wait. This is just like a thing you do to fuck with people, right?
Yeah, come on. Stop fucking with us, man. This is part of the hazing or some shit.
Oh, right.
He was here. We saw him, man. We saw him, and he was like, hey, it's my love nest up there.
That dude committed suicide last year.
What?
And it does, underneath his picture, it says Dave Dalton R.I.P. and it has his birth date and then it has last year's date. He got involved in like a relationship with one of our other brother's girlfriends, and when the dude found out about it, Dave was so guilt-stricken that blew his brains out.
Fuck.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
So
whoever you saw saying they were Dave was probably just some other dude from another fraternity playing some sort of sick joke. But like, dude, like, don't bring that up around Vance, okay? Because like, it was his girl that Dave was sleeping around with, and took forever for Vance to get over that. Like, he was fucked up as shit after that. All right. Like, we're trying to have a good time and party and stuff here, and like, I don't know if you guys talked to someone, or like maybe you figured that out and you thought it would be funny or some shit.
No,
someone's fucking with
I think
us,
someone
man.
was just playing a prank on us.
Yeah.
Because Vance was talking to us earlier, and maybe they just wanted to fuck with him.
Okay, because they introduced themselves as Dave Dalton, but they didn't look like that, right?
No.
Nah, they look different.
Just clarification. It's him, right?
It is absolutely him. You just spoke to this dead guy.
No, he looked a little different. Nah, it wasn't him.
No.
Different.
All right, cool. Yeah, listen, just be cool about it, all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's trying to have a party. We don't need to bring up like our brothers who are gone.
Hey, we cool, baby. We good.
All right.
I think I drank too much.
Yeah, just chill. Just chill. I'll see you guys around.
I had a conversation with that.
All right, so when he walks away, we'll slide off into a corner and be like,
So is that like a common alcohol thing?
No, that was him. Okay, look, we've had a few, but I remember faces. That's something I'm good with. And that was him.
all right, wait, y'all know what's happening here, right?
It's some sort of prank. They're doing some sort of thing that they're like testing us, or
You know what? I don't even think it's a prank. We were sent here by fucking Glenn Mack. weird shit happened in this house.
No, man, come on. Clement doesn't give a fuck.
He wanted us to party at this specific location? That's bullshit, man.
No, look. What's happening here is that they've got some weird thing they do when freshmen come in to mess with them. They put up a picture of a guy on the wall and they put a rest in peace under it, and then they have the guy tell weird shit so that people will definitely ask about it, and then they can freak you out.
But wait, but that makes sense. But what you're saying is you think that we actually talked to a ghost. You're saying that's what you think, and that Glenn Maxson is here. But that's what you're saying, Mister. Nothing weird is happening. I'm not going to tell anybody.
Shh, don't talk about that shit, man. Look, I don't know what's happening around here. Maybe Sawyer's probably right. It's probably just some fucked up prank, and Glenn Max in on it. Maybe he was part of this. I bet he's up on that wall too, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send him over there. They're gonna see some ghost."
Professor, though.
So what?
Wouldn't do that.
Why wouldn't he?
They have like a code that they follow.
They don't.
Okay, look. Let's find out, right?
How are we gonna find out?
Let's get into the room.
Yeah, yeah.
It's probably just some other guy's room, man.
Yeah, and we find an excuse to go in, okay?
But have you checked like the air ducts in your room? Because like, what if there's a camera in there that was left by the previous?
Yeah,
guy
if there's a
and,
camera,
like,
it's Barrett put it in there.
Oh, that's probably
That
true.
actually does sound true.
You should check your air ducts because he probably did do that.
Look,
like you should like continue to check them.
Here's what I'm thinking. All right, look, everybody's down here, okay? Let's make some sort of distraction. Get one of us to do a keg stand or something. Or Ron, tell him about Ron Tagoff.
No,
something like
let's
that.
not do that. Let's
Yeah,
not.
Whatever.
Why would that? Why would
we
you
get
go to
people's
that?
attention.
No, it won't.
And then a couple of us go up and just try and get into that room.
We can all go up there, man. Ain't
I'll
nobody
go
gonna
up
give
there.
a shit.
I'll go up there.
I'll go with Addie. And if they ask us, we'll just pretend like we were trying to go hook up or something.
How weird. That's definitely not what's happening.
We're
for
not.
sure.
We're not. That wasn't. No, that's.
I'm the dean.
Dean, what are you doing here?
I'd love to party.
What the fuck?
Mr. Care, thank you for the and that dragon show. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Shields up, everybody.
Shields up, and that other John Stewart. You guys
Hey,
already did
Jay
that?
Stu!
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that other John Stewart, I would like to send 1 point of extra credit to Calvin.
Hey, thanks, Jay Stu. My man.
Look, all I'm saying is that people will understand. These are frat bros. If we're just sneaking off to like make out somewhere, we don't have to say that. That's not what's happening.
No. That's like what they say, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Why can't I go up there and not make out with Addie?
You could go up there. I just don't think that you don't pay as much attention as I do.
Yeah. No, you're right. All right. All right.
He's the investigator. You're the one who like wants to make like movies. Like,
Hey, man, don't pigeonhole us into that shit. I can investigate if I want to.
I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying like he investigates a cool story and then you take it and you make it like a cool script and you make a cool movie.
No, I'm insulted. Let's go investigate that keg stand.
Okay. Look. We're not going to be up there
I
long.
thought that was cool.
We just want to go in, see what's in the room, get a quick idea of who lives there, or what the fuck's going on, and then we'll get out. We can come back another day. All right? They're going to be. When does Rush actually start?
Next week.
Okay, but
No, like actually, like give me a date.
The time too?
Yeah.
Next week.
when do
It's
most
Monday
colleges start
at
Rush?
What is the
8
actual
PM.
date?
Which weeks?
A couple weeks after school starts.
How long is Rush? How many events?
1 week. It's Rush Week.
Hey, Jordan, what's the weather like tomorrow?
The weather tomorrow will be 30 degrees and sunny.
Hey,
Ew!
hey, Jordan.
Celsius.
Order me a 50-gallon tub of lube, please.
No, shut up. What are you guys doing? I'm not your goddamn digital assistant.
We'll just go for there for a second, okay? If we disappear in a party, people are gonna notice. There might be someone upstairs.
All right.
Guys, I feel like Buffy right now. This is so exciting.
Buffy, what the fuck?
Who's Buffy?
Hey, freshmen!
I'm
Buffy.
just confused.
I'm buying you all a shot.
All
right, glasses up.
Yeah.
My name is BSB Care 1. Woo! ETU forever.
That sounds like
And
an
first-
internet handle.
Mystery box of ETU.
Oh!
Raise them up and chug them down because,
It could be bad though. Remember that. Remember that
oh
part.
my, up from the depths, from the darkest depths of your imagination rises the box of mystery. What mysteries are contained
We
within?
gotta put something about hot hands. In there.
Let's find one.
You all have hot hands. -2 for.
Your hands erupt into flame.
This mystery box card will come into effect when it does.
No!
My favorite. The one that makes me sweat all
More
the time.
people needed to add. It comes into effect now.
Yeah.
Now happens.
Happens now.
Thank you very much, Alumni Association. All right, so the plan is you guys are going to create a distraction.
Yes.
While you guys sneak upstairs and try and break into the love nest.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, what is this distraction?
Is there a keg?
Let's see. Giant frat party night after winning a football game. Probably just like some bottles of wine and like some craft beer. But yes, there's a fucking keg.
Yes. Charcuterie.
There's
And it's crap.
There's like 4 of them.
All right. I'm gonna walk out.
They just have kegs up in their attic.
Yeah, they just roll them down the stairs. They got bar backs here.
It's like 3 years old.
Is there like a scene of like people doing keg stands, or is it just like a?
There absolutely is.
Perfect.
Oh, out in the backyard behind the house, there is a constant cheering crowd around people that are doing keg stands.
Okay. Is that sufficient enough to distract everybody so that they can go upstairs?
Just doing a keg
No,
stand?
no. Like if I do it outside, will it drag? I guess we'll see.
Well,
No, you're gonna have to have a hook to
Yes,
it.
great.
yeah. Let's like go over to the area. Let's go like to the
No, you'll wait by the stairs.
Yeah,
You'll know.
I'm saying we
you'll
go to the
know.
stairs and you like pull people from there.
Yeah.
You'd be like, Freshie's first keg stand or something like that.
Yeah. All right. Hey, everybody, listen up. Listen up. It's my boy Ron. He's gonna be president pretty soon.
Woo! President Ron!
President Ron.
President Ron!
Good,
I think
right?
it's like 17 years until I become
17 years, whatever, man. We can wait. But first, my man can do the longest keg stand in goddamn history. What's the record? Somebody look it up.
We don't need to look it up. The record for keg stand at Omega Lambda is 48 seconds.
My boy can do 50 easy.
50?
50 easy.
Give
I
me a
guarantee it.
persuade roll, Cal.
Okay.
We do probably kind of think he could do a really good job at keg stands.
God, I hope so. This is a 5.
Don't forget to add your +2.
I am, but it's a -1.
From your extracurricular activities.
I am, but it's a
Okay,
-1
a 5?
past that. So I'm trying to think.
Do you want to keep that?
Not really. Not really, no. I will use this coin.
Extra credit.
Thank you, Jay
Don't give it to
Stu.
me. Put it in there.
That's, well, I mean, I don't want to...
Also, Jay Womack 94. Thank you very much for the
Hey,
Thank you, Jay
thank you.
Womack.
Thank you.
So that is an 8.
An 8.
I'll take an 8.
Okay.
8 sounds good.
The assembled crowd is Woo! Freshman keg stand. Freshman keg stand. All right.
Run!
Run!
Ron!
Show us your keg stand, President. Run!
All right, man. I know you never done a keg stand, but
And
just-
everyone is like cheering and following you guys out to the back. Like they have
Yeah.
all picked up the Ron cheer. All right, so hold on.
Mistake.
Let's see where this goes.
Can I go to the bathroom while you see where this goes?
You can.
Yay!
Perfect time.
You don't have to ask me for permission.
Well, no, I'm just making.
Raise your hand first. Listen, man. I know you never done a keg stand, but it's just I seen you do handstand. It's the same thing, but you gotta drink while you're doing it. Easy peasy.
Drink what?
It's beer, but it doesn't taste as bad as that shit you had before. Beer's just like bread, but liquid. But good.
That's not. That's against what I stand for.
It's gonna be fine, man. It's gonna be okay. You gotta do it for Addie, and you gotta do it for Sawyer. They gotta get upstairs and figure out what the fuck's happening up here.
We are terrible at peer pressure.
Oh my god.
you guys are the worst.
You guys are the worst friends.
It's college!
Horrible.
What are you gonna do? It's college!
We're getting bored. Do a keg stand, Ron.
It's okay. It's okay if you don't even actually do it for that long. You just gotta do it so that they have enough time to get up there.
Okay. All right. I'll help. I'll do this.
Oh.
It's gonna be alright. It's just beer. It ain't gonna kill you.
Actually, it could.
Yeah, but not tonight. Alright.
You doing it, Ron?
So yeah, I want to try and do something athletic though,
Okay.
and see if I can get out, like, keep attention without actually drinking anything.
Okay.
Ooh.
So what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Ron to Gus Stevens?
Like a one-handed handstand or something like that.
Okay.
Holy shit.
All right. So you just want to try, like, you've got all this assembled crowd gathered around to watch you do a keg stand, but instead you want to try and do some like performative feats of athleticism.
I'm gonna do a little sipsu like preparation.
Okay.
This actually seems like it would draw attention.
This
pretty-
does.
and I'll do a little sip preparation, and then like I'll do a couple of like, you know, I'll crack my neck and stuff, and then I'll do a cartwheel, and then get into a position, and then people will like move to like lift me up, and I'll be like, no. And then I will get into position then, and I will slowly raise one hand.
Okay, all right, so here's what I want. He's gonna start doing that stuff, and that sounds to me like a performance role.
Okay.
Even though, well, you know what? We'll call it athletics, because that is really what you're describing is athletics.
Okay.
But hype man here, you're trying to keep everyone focused on him, so I think you should support this. That's what it sounds like to me. And basically, correct me if I'm wrong. I see this as you being like, he starts doing this weird shit and you're trying to keep everyone's attention.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, how would Cal do that?
He's just warming up, y'all. He's warming up.
Oh shit! Oh, this freshman's intense!
Hey.
He's gonna beat Doug's record!
This man can chop wood with his bare hands. He doesn't even need an axe. He
No
can goddamn
fucking
do
way!
it.
He looks like he has calloused rough hands!
I've seen him kick down a door, a steel door.
He's clearly telling the truth about that! Roll persuade to support this athleticism.
I don't think it was steel.
I mean, it was
metal.
metal.
I mean, it was a weak metal. Oh no!
Crit fail!
No!
Crit fail! No! Crit fail.
We roll it.
Impossible.
Oh no! Suede!
Impossible.
Suede!
You're trying to look up what happens in a support crit?
I think I know what it is, but I just want to make sure.
Because I am
here.
unsure as well. I'm so sorry.
I believe when you support and you crit fail, that you actually inflict a penalty on the roll that you
That's what I assumed.
so,
that
yeah.
makes sense. But how much of a penalty is
That
one
is a
point?
great question.
-6.
A critical failure on a support roll subtracts 2 from the total.
Oh
Fine.
no!
He's good. He's all right.
All right, stop explaining shit and just do a keg
Nah,
stand.
he's good. Let him do
All
it,
right,
man.
so you are losing the crowd here, Cal. All right, make your athletics roll.
Yo, this hype man sucks!
Oh, that's gonna be a 1 with
Okay,
the
let me
crit
try
fail
this.
from.
Let me
All
try
right,
this first.
He's got
extra
conviction, though.
Yeah.
Still a 1. Wow, you rolled double 3s
Yeah.
again.
I really.
Would you
Hey,
add
fuck
conviction,
these
then start
freshmen!
rolling?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
He can still do
right.
that.
You're gonna use the conviction of youth.
Yeah.
Roll that d6.
The conviction of youth, y'all.
Yes!
You aced on the conviction of youth.
Actually, these freshmen are cool.
Okay.
Hold on. The hype man's kind of shit, but I want to see what the weird guy's doing.
So is that 10
7
minus 2?
Yeah, so that's 8.
8. That's a success with a raise.
I feel like this guy succeeds on his own merits.
Yeah, yo, shut up and let him do his shit. President Ron.
Hey,
Yeah,
all right,
let's do that. Yeah.
All right, so Ron, you jump up on top of the keg, and you put your hands on the keg. Oh shit, here he goes! And you lift your legs up.
And 2 guys go to get my and
Get his legs.
and I'm just like no.
He held out one hand to stop us when he's doing a handstand.
Fuck!
Whoa, one-handed handstand on the keg. Oh shit, this dude is crazy! All right, so everyone is watching these guys.
Dude,
nice
is he really
roll.
the president?
Nice roll. You guys find yourselves largely alone over by the stairs at this point, so you can now.
doing it.
The distraction worked thanks to the conviction of Youth Alumni
That was
Association.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
He didn't help at all.
Everyone's
did less
focus.
than help.
Everyone's focus is out in the back at Ron doing a one-handed keg stand. Well, not a keg stand yet, but a
Yeah,
handstand on a keg.
Yeah.
All right, let's get up there quick.
Okay.
All right. So you guys just kind of like run up the stairs.
Yeah, we basically just like jump over that little barrier
Okay.
that's been put there and just like go up because it's the first room like on
It
the
is
left.
the first
at
room on the
top of
left.
Stairs,
Yep,
right?
that's correct.
Okay. If this guy's if this is really a ghost, I'm gonna record because that's like have you read about like EVP and that kind of stuff? Like maybe we'll like catch him.
Sure, I don't know what that stuff is, but
Okay.
yeah, get it rolling.
Yeah, it's like you could see that stuff like the X-Files.
Okay, keep it
I mean, they don't do that much. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of like Dana Scully too. It's like Buffy did.
all right. Keep an eye out.
Now
We're
we're
trying-
switching hands. What?
Okay, so Sawyer's gonna go up and try the knob on the room.
Okay, it is locked.
It is locked.
Do you know how to pick a lock? Is that like something you've learned?
No, not really.
Our lockpick's downstairs.
How like okay, let's think like a frat. So like they probably there's like a master key somewhere, right?
You guys hear a
Probably.
door open up right next to you guys, and before you even have time to react, Vance walks out of a room and just immediately makes eye contact with both of you and sees which room you guys are looking at, and he says,
Oh,
What are you guys doing up here?
Wow.
Uh,
We were just looking for.
we just wanted some privacy.
Woo! Woo!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That really weird woo was in fact the police sirens.
I thought Ric Flair was here.
It's Ric Flair.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
Get downstairs! Get downstairs! Everyone starts yelling and screaming out. Oh shit! The cops are here!
Oh,
the cops
shit.
are here! Everyone scatter!
What?
Scatter!
Oh.
If you're underage, get the fuck out of here!
Okay,
Get out!
We've gotta go. We've gotta go now.
All right, everyone from outside, you hear a bored-sounding cop on a megaphone. Everyone, just remain where you are. Do not try and run.
Shit, let's
Do
run. Go,
not
go, go,
run.
go, go, go.
But Addie and Sawyer.
Sawyer runs and like grabs Adelaide's hand and pulls her behind him.
All right, so you guys are just fleeing. Everyone is screaming and trying to get out of here, and like everyone's like just desperate to like find their stuff and get out of here. And you see up at the front, one of the brothers like has the door cracked with the chain, and you can see the red and blue lights coming through there, and it looks like he's talking to a cop, like, "Oh, I don't know, we're just having a party, just like a normal party, officer. I don't know why everybody's gonna." All right, so what are you guys trying to do?
We're trying to get out the back door and
You do not want to get caught here, guys.
No.
You have all been drinking underage. Yes, you had a shot earlier, Ron. You've got alcohol on your breath, Ron. You're here. You're guilty by association, Ron.
They'll get you, man.
They will get you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I used to not drink at parties in college. When the cops came, I still was busted. All right. So what are you guys doing?
Leaving.
yeah, I think so I imagine the keg and stuff was like in the backyard or on the
Keg
back
is in the
porch.
backyard. Yeah.
So there's probably
Cops
a
are out
flow
front.
of people who are trying to make their way out.
They
right?
are. There is a flow, but it's getting blocked up. If you guys don't hurry, you're not going to be able to get out through the
What?
back in time.
What's
Okay.
like behind the backyard? Like, is it
A
like-
big open, like fenced-in area.
how big's that fence?
I mean, it's pretty tall, but you can already see out through the door. The people that were out in the backyard are trying to like jump it and climb over it, and people are like helping get them up. Like some of the other like brothers in the fraternity are like, "Get the fuck out! Get out!"
Okay, let's go with that group, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna try and make it out through the flow of people surging out
Well,
through the
okay,
back door.
here's my question. Actually,
You don't have time for questions. You have time for action.
well, no, here's my it's
Ask it very quickly.
okay. Do I see anywhere that would like we could like hide in the backyard?
Give me a notice roll.
Yeah.
Do I see a weak spot in the fence that I could maybe?
Also, give me a notice roll.
So I got a I got a 5.
A 5?
Fucking Terminator,
Okay,
yes.
so the backyard
16.
does have like a lot of like structures and stuff. It looks like there's like a shed and like some other like a bunch of chairs and furniture and stuff, like lawn furniture, tables, things all over the place. It's a big shadowy area. There's only a couple of lights on the back porch, and the rest of it's sort of in shadow. So there's technically places you could hide. But that's all you notice. What'd you get?
16.
There is a 16. With your instincts, you leap back down onto a standing position on top of the keg and scan the chaos of the crowd.
gotta go, man, we gotta go.
Immediately, your mind flashes. Everyone is looking for escape, and so too are you. So you scan around for weaknesses, exit points. You do see an area of the fence that looks like it has suffered recent water damage and has not been treated properly with lacquer that you could probably exploit in some way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could probably kick apart.
Or just like.
All right, so
move.
you guys are in the house. People are streaming out back. You see places that you could possibly hide, but what are you doing? Are you running? Are you gonna hide? What are you doing?
We run to the backyard. We're trying to find them first.
Give me athletics -2 because there are a bunch of people also trying to run for the backyard.
Both of us?
Yes, both of you.
Oh boy, -2s are pretty difficult.
-3 for you.
Yep. So that's a 1.
A 1. That's not gonna do
Also
it.
-3 for me.
It's
right?
gonna be a -3 for you as well, Adelaide.
Oh no, we're running out of coins?
I gotta try and Benny it.
All right,
we have
Benny
a
it up.
table. We have a table reroll and the Benny.
We got 4
Oh,
of them.
you
man.
aced it.
All
Oh,
right.
aced it.
That's the wrong. Oh no, that was my wild die. I was like, what? Sadly, with my -3. Wait, that was a 7.
Yeah.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. That's a success. You make it out through the
Yes!
crowd. Pushing your way and just trying to like flow like the water through the crowd, getting out to the backyard.
I got
Adelaide.
a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
You're able to keep up with Sawyer. You guys are just cutting the flow. You're right behind him, making your way out to the backyard. So you guys do make it out to the backyard through the throng of people streaming out there. You can now hear the cops are like saying, "All right, no, you're gonna have to open the door. You need to let us inside. You need to let us inside, sir. You need to let us inside." All right, what are you guys doing back here, back in the backyard? You're looking, screaming chaos everywhere. You don't have eyes on these guys. They're still trying to make it outside. What are are you doing?
I'm gonna
you
be
waiting
like,
for them?
Calvin, this way.
What-
And I'm gonna grab him
Where
and
we
then
going? We gotta get out of-
go to the fence
Okay.
that's broken. And if I can't like lift it out of the way, I will.
There's no time for that, Ron.
Then I'm kicking it.
Okay, all right. So you grab Calvin and drag him over there. Are you letting him drag you?
Yeah.
Okay, and you run for that area of the fence, and just looking at it as you're heading over there, you're like, "There's no time to try and pull this out. I'm just gonna have to sip kick." All right, so give me an athletics roll.
Hut, hut. Ooh, that was close. That's a 4.
That's a 4. Okay, that is a success, and this area of the fence is very poorly maintained. So as you're dragging Calvin, you just, without interrupting your momentum, just take a little bit of a half jump leap and Sipsu snap kick the fence, and it just shatters in half and flies out. And a bunch of people go, "Holy shit, President Ron just kicked a hole in our fence!
What the fuck?
This kid is awesome!"
Yeah, run for president!
Calvin, get out!
And you're
Yeah, come on,
All
man,
right,
we
so
gotta
you're going
go.
out the fence?
Yes.
All right, okay, so you can just get out through the hole. You can just make a break for it, yeah?
I'm gonna see if I can spot them.
Give me a notice roll at a -2, Ron.
Okay.
Because there's still people screaming and running all over the place. The cops are now inside the living room of the house. You can see them through the back doors with their flashlights. Everyone, please remain calm.
shit.
Do not run. Do not run.
3.
Look, man, they're gonna be all right. They're running too.
All right. Oh, no.
One more time.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, fuck.
All right, you don't see them. You don't see them. And there's the cops are here. Ron, you're going to be in so much
on,
trouble
man,
if you
we
get
gotta
arrested
go.
by the police. Are you leaving?
I'm leaving.
Are you leaving your friends behind?
Yes.
You don't have the loyalty hindrance.
You're not leaving.
I
Me
don't.
behind.
No, I
Come
don't.
on,
You have the
man.
overprotective parents hindrance, and if your mom and dad
Yeah.
find out you were arrested for drinking,
It's
you are going to be so busted. You follow
man.
Calvin out through the fence.
gotta go.
All right, so you guys make it out into the backyard. There's still people trying to get everywhere. There's a hole in the fence. You have no idea what's going on with that. There's
People are probably starting to flood through the hole.
Yeah,
too.
and you now hear, they're flooding through the hole. They're trying to climb over the fences. People are like stacking up furniture to get over it. You can see and hear the cops behind you in the house with
Okay.
flashlights.
Is there a crawl space or something? Is there like is there like a back porch we could like crawl
There's
under?
no time. There's no time. I told you
think
the
we should
places
just,
where
like,
you could
get
potentially
out.
hide.
I know
and
you
stuff.
said like darkness and stuff.
They're starting behind furniture and stuff, like underneath tables or like behind chairs and stuff, over in the shadowy corners of the yard. That's all you see.
So, but are you saying like we can't go through the hole or try?
You can go through the hole, but there's a bunch of people trying to go through the hole, and there's a bunch of people trying to get out of the fence as well.
I'm not sure why this is so hard.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
We have to go. We have to leave. We have to leave. Look, they'll look everywhere. They'll look everywhere.
They don't have time to look everywhere. Let's just hide. We're not gonna be able to get through that mass of people.
Oh no.
10, 9,
I don't
8,
know what to do.
7,
What?
6,
Do anything.
4,
Do
3,
anything.
No.
2,
Let's run for the hole.
1. You're running for the hole. Okay, so
Jesus.
give me an athletics roll at a -1.
Fuck.
This is why we go.
Oh wait,
late.
hold on. Vampire 54. Resubbed. Thank you very much for that, Vampire 54. Sends a point of extra credit to Josh, Sawyer, and Adelaide.
You're
Thank
a
you.
savior.
It says run on it.
All right. You are running for the hole, but a lot of other people have seen it and are making their way too. So give me an athletics -1.
Oof.
What is
That'd
that?
be minus
Okay,
2.
so that's a 3.
Everyone sit down, and sit on your hands. Sit on your hands and be prepared to pull out your identification.
I failed.
Jay Womack.
Stop
thank you.
running.
Thank you,
Jay Womack, thank you very much for the sub. You failed?
I aced it.
I failed.
I got a 7.
Okay, so you guys start making your way over to the hole, but Sawyer kind of gets some people, like a couple drunk people that are like, I don't know where to go. Should we hide? Should we run? I don't know. And they run right into Sawyer and knock him off his feet on the ground, and you feel his hand release yours, and you get swept forward by the crowd of people. And Sawyer has been left behind in the yard, but you are at the hole. You can go through. You can go through, Adelaide.
Oh no.
Oh, but do you have a hindrance? What hindrance is that?
I got the loyalty.
The loyalty hindrance. So you failed. You're sure? You re-rolled with everything you had?
I can re-roll one more time with
You
Benny,
also
actually.
have
What?
Oh yeah, there's that one.
You got the cheat token.
Here, let me re-roll with my Benny first.
Okay.
We're never using this.
All
Because
right.
I forget that I can re-roll multiple times if I use
With
Benny.
bennies, you can.
That wasn't a roll.
Oh,
That's fine.
That's right. You can. Yeah.
That
Okay.
was a drop.
Oh,
Son of a... All right, I aced on the 4.
Aced that.
But
This is at a net -2, right?
Random
yeah.
drop, but if it flies behind you,
I really need a 2 or more.
Yes.
that is a 1. That is a 1.
So 1
You
is
can
the 1.
still use that.
Let's
Use
do
that.
it!
Use
No,
it.
the bit.
Yes. No,
Jordan,
no.
it's a bit.
No!
Using the cheat token
I can't get
as a
arrested,
table,
man.
Benny, Sawyer is going to try and get out of this fence.
My career would be over before it ever started.
Whatever.
Because that's how you think.
Reroll your final time.
I thought we were bros, man. Wait, what happened?
Oh, no.
Is that a crit fail? Don't say crit fail.
No,
Okay, well,
it's just a 1.
All right.
Whoa!
So you are just trapped by stampeding people. Sawyer, you keep trying to get up. Jay Womack sends a point of extra credit to Calvin.
Thank you
very much,
so
Jay
much,
Womack.
Jay
You
Womack.
can't get up. There's just too many people surging around. Every time you try and get up, you get knocked down. Adelaide,
Sawyer.
Can I get up again?
Yeah, you
never
try.
keep me down.
but they do. You're going back for him?
Yeah, I have to.
All right. So you are within the grasp of freedom. You can get out of this fence, but you know Sawyer is back there. You hear him crying out. He just cannot get out, and you turn around and go back for him. I just want to say, everyone, excellent playing of all of your hindrances here. This has been fantastic. If I was giving out bennies, everybody would get one. Fantastic. But you go back for Calvin, and as you do,
Sawyer.
Sawyer, sorry. You feel bright light just shine up into your face, and you see a large, burly police officer illuminated behind a very high intensity flashlight. Miss, sir, sit down. Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands and pull out your ID.
Oh my God.
Pull out your
How do I
ID.
do both of them?
Sit on your hands and pull out your ID. Everyone, stop running! Stop running! They are now like circling around the yard, and they're getting all the people that are trying to climb over the fence. They now have students sitting down along the fence line and in various different parts of the yard. You guys are so fucking busted.
Oh my god!
We'll catch up with you in a little bit. Meanwhile, you guys are running. You guys are running, and as you are, everyone's just scattering, and it just starts to lightly rain. There's like a weird out of nowhere summer storm that just kind of happens sometimes in this part of Texas. Just a light rain, but the barest hint of lightning sort of lights up the sky as everyone scatters, and you guys find yourselves running on campus, and finally. You're alone. You're away from the chaos. You get a chance to rest and collect yourselves.
All right, I am calling Sawyer repeatedly, and Adelaide.
Every time you do, their phones go to voicemail.
Fuck, man, they're not answering. Fuck. Shit.
What do you think will happen to them?
If they get caught for drinking on school, probably expelled.
Expelled?
I don't fucking know how strict this place is, man. Yeah, expelled. That's my guess.
We should find Glenn Mack.
For what?
He's the one who sent us there.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna be like, oops, you got busted, let me bail you out. What's he gonna do?
If we were investigating something like we thought we were doing, he might be sympathetic.
I don't know, man. I feel like we gotta... Shit, how do we get them out of there? Fuck.
As you guys are standing there thinking about this, you hear what sounds like a scream from off somewhere on the other side of the campus commons. It sounds like a man screaming, "No! Stay away!"
Did you hear that?
Yeah, well...
Give me a notice roll, both of you guys.
Woof! Yeef!
2 and a 1, Ron Taga.
Oh, jeez.
Now we got bigger fish to fry.
3 and a 1.
That guy's dead. Whatever.
You guys have no idea where this is coming from. With the rain and the thunder from time to time, and the big openness of the campus, it's like an echo chamber. It could be coming from anywhere. But you hear someone. It sounds like they're running, and they're out of breath. No, get back, get away!
Hey man, you all right? Come over here. You hear us?
But your words are drowned out by a sudden clap of thunder. And then, as you look across the campus, trying to find anywhere, you see in the pools of light illuminating the spots of campus along this walkway where there's lanterns placed, or lamps placed at specific intervals. You see what looks like a man or a guy just running down the path and like looking back over his shoulder and just screaming. And then, right behind him, you see in the shrubbery along the side of the buildings, something is moving through the bushes, and it's just shaking the bushes as it comes right behind him, and he keeps looking over at the... Stay back! Stay away!
We gotta. Do we?
He's sprinting dead away from something that is pursuing him in these bushes.
All right, I'm gonna blame this on the alcohol, but I think we gotta help that guy, man.
Yes, of course.
All right.
If he's being chased by something.
We start booking it.
Shit! And he runs around a corner of one of the campus buildings, and you see the bushes continue to shake and then go just that way. So you guys are running too?
Yes.
Give me an athletics roll. Crit fail.
Oh no!
Crit fail.
I did not expect that from you, sir.
Crit fail.
I mean,
Cannot re-roll that.
yeah.
I mean, it is raining, I guess.
There you go.
Wow. Thanks for the training, dude.
Yeah, you bet.
I got a 6.
So you guys take off across the lawn, over following this guy who's being chased by something that's following him in the bushes. And as you're running, the rain is starting to come down a little bit harder. And you guys are making it over to that pathway where all the lamps are, but just before you get there, a slick puddle of mud catches your feet, Ron, and you just feel your feet go flying out from underneath you, and you face plant into the dirt. Calvin, you barely even hear that happening. You can't tell you're focused on following after this guy, and you run down the corner, run around the corner just in time to see nothing. It's completely dark over there. There's nothing lit, but you hear someone screaming.
I'm gonna turn on my flashlight, my phone.
So you pull out your phone and you're fumbling with it. Give me an athletics roll.
Okay, athletics. Okay.
Just to like fumble for your phone really quickly and pull that out.
Ace. 10.
Okay, so if anything, Calvin, you are used to trying to film something on the spot. Like this is one of your instincts for photography. So you pull your phone out and immediately point it up and turn on the light. And as you do, there is a flash of lightning above you, and you see on the ground in front of you the very brief outline illuminated in the lightning of a large figure with long, stretched out appendages and spines all over its back and some sort of weird dog-like head on top of what looks like the body of a motionless person, just for an instant in that light. And as the light of your phone blazes onto it, it whips its head around and looks at you, and then the lightning goes out, and you make a spirit roll for me.
Okay. Ace. 7.
7. And that's with your penalties?
Yeah, I had an 8 minus 1.
All right, so you stagger back, but you just unconsciously just drop the phone to your side as you stagger back.
Oh, fuck.
And you hear nothing.
Hey, man. Hey, you all right? Hey. Hello?
Do you pull the phone back up?
Yeah, I'll pull it back up.
So shakily, you raise the light of your phone back up, and whatever it was is gone.
Is that body still there?
That's gone too. But there is something on the ground over there.
Okay, I'll go inspect it.
So you move a little bit closer, not even like just in your like adrenaline state, not even really conscious of the fact that you're alone over here, just seeing what you see. You walk over to it and you see what looks like a small mound of some sort of like sand or like some sort of like gray soot or dust or something. And then as you're looking at it, you bring your phone over to it. You see what looks like these black oily patches on the ground. And there's a long, slender, sharp-looking quill sticking out of this pile of dust. You've seen a quill like that before in the neck of the security guard who was attacking you at the sweat lodge.
I guess I will grab that.
So you kind of lean down and go to grab the quill, and as you do, maybe it's because of the rain, you're not sure, but as you touch it, you just see the ground start to move all around you as what looks like hundreds of worms just start squirming their way up out of the soil and wriggling on top of the grass and just sort of like sliming and inching their way over to this mound of dust and just squirming inside of it.
I'm gonna grab that thing quick.
Give me another spirit roll.
A spirit roll? Oh,
yes.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense, actually. Whew, okay.
Whew, you aced it.
Really testing this. 8.
8.
So 9 minus 1.
Okay,
Sorry,
you
8,
jump
8.
back with the quill in hand from the sudden mass of worms that just come squirming up from underneath the ground.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket and then.
And as the rain starts coming down, you suddenly do become aware of how quiet it is around you and the fact that Ron is not with you. You suddenly feel very vulnerable and very alone.
Hey, Ron? Ron, you all right? Where are you at, man? I'll start retracing my steps a little bit.
You can hear Calvin crying out to you, Ron, from over on the lawn as you go to pick yourself up. Not that much time has passed altogether, and you're wiping the mud from your eyes. Your outfit is just covered in mud.
Oh shit, man!
And you hear Calvin crying out.
I'm over here.
Hey, man. Oh, shit, you took a spill, huh?
Yeah, it's slippery out there.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Here, let me help you up. Oh.
What happened? Did you find that guy?
Not exactly. I found a... I'll show him the quill. I found the, I saw that weird dog again, man. That fucked up... Yeah.
That was like in that guy's neck.
I found like a pile of dirt and the shit was in it. That dude's gone, man. That whatever that thing was...
Okay, there's kind of a lot going on tonight.
Yeah. All right, look, I gotta sober up, and then we gotta figure out what we gotta do about Sawyer and Addie. Maybe I can call my dad and pull some strings or something. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Shit. We gotta think quick, man. All right, let's go back. Let's just go back to my place and figure it out.
All right.
So you guys head back to your place, Calvin. Yeah. Meanwhile, back at the Omega Lambda frat house, it has started to rain, so the cops brought all of you inside, and the various different cops have separated you all up into groups and have you sitting on the... What are you rolling for?
I'm rolling spirit. All right. Deciding if I cried or not.
Okay. Did you cry?
No, I got a 4.
But do you feel like crying?
It's pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, this is devastating. Oh my God. It's devastating.
But I'm doing everything I can to like hold myself together, basically.
How are you doing, Adelaide?
I mean, I imagine she's probably crying. It's her first party.
And a little drunk.
Yeah, you are a little drunk. Your first party, and you are crying openly. So one of the cops has a bunch of you separated out. You're all freshmen. You can tell by looking at your student IDs. And he's got you all in the kitchen, just sitting around a table or like on like a low shelf kind of thing. And he's got his light, and he doesn't have it on, but he's kind of just pointing at you all like it is. All right, listen. What you all did here tonight was breaking the law. You broke the law, all right? You are not legally allowed to engage in parties with alcoholic beverages until you are 21 years of age. That is the law of this state and of this country. Do you understand? Now listen. I understand you're at college. You think you're gonna have a good time with your friends. You wanna fit in, right? This is not the way to do it. Now you're all freshmen. And as far as I can tell, this is the first time that this has happened to all of you. Is that right? This is the first time, right? You should say yes. Because if you say no, that would be a very unwise thing to say. Yes? First time?
Yes.
So we are not going to book you for this. But we are going to speak to the university and issue you campus misdemeanors. All right? Now you're going to have to explain to your parents what that charge is on your bursar account. You're going to have to explain to them why they have to pay an extra $100 for each of you because you were doing some stupid stuff that you shouldn't have been doing. And it is stupid, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, it's so stupid.
All right, now listen. We took all of your names down and your student ID numbers. If we catch any of you at something else like this before you are of legal age, you will be booked, you will be arrested, you will be taken to jail, and you will be taken to court. Do you understand me? All right, so after a lot of performative browbeating from the police, you are let go after they take your information, but that is going to be $100 from each of you
Wow.
for the ticket.
Wait, like we have to pay for it?
Oh yeah.
Come on!
So that's going to be coming out of your semester
That's a lot of
allowance there.
money.
Yeah,
God.
don't get caught by the cops drinking at a party when you are underage. So make a note of that. I still do not yet have fake money. It is on my list. Maybe next semester. And you are sent home through the rain in shame as everyone just sort of morosely trudges out of Omega Lambda House. And as you walk down Greek Row, all of the other houses still have music and all kinds of sounds of revelry coming from inside. And a bunch of them are like, "Ooh, Omega Lambda got shut down. Oh, not looking so good, Omega Lambda." As you guys trudge down Greek Row in shame.
You have several missed calls.
Yes, you do.
And text messages like, you dead? What happened?
And a very dark picture from Ron.
All right.
But I don't know it's Ron. I've just been
No.
getting weird, like, picture text from a number I don't know.
Yeah.
So, are you guys all heading back to your dorm rooms to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I assume they did let him
I assume
know?
they texted me.
Because
and
we were
said,
trying to figure out
Yeah.
how to get them out of whatever
we
was
would-
going
we
on.
would.
Okay.
Great, thank
Yeah.
you.
Dude,
Cool.
Cal, cops got us.
Yeah, I figured as much. Are you still in school?
Yeah, but shit's fucked.
What is that?
Shit is straight up.
What does
fucked.
that mean?
I don't know if I can keep partying.
Well, that's bullshit. We're still gonna party.
I don't know, man. I think this is the last night I'm gonna drink.
Yeah, okay. I'll see you tomorrow, man.
All right, so you all go back to your
Sunday
various
parties.
rooms
Yes.
Yeah.
and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And sleep. Troubled sleep.
God damn it.
And you wake up and I assume reconvene at some point the next day?
Brunch.
Brunch?
Brunch.
Brunch? Brunch?
Brunch.
Hey, you hard partiers. You,
Yeah, let's
Give me that roll.
I feel like we got a hard awakening.
Am I still fatigued?
No, you have slept it off, Adelaide. And you never got fatigued. I'll allow
I wouldn't
it.
get fatigued.
I'll
anyway.
allow it.
This is vigor, right?
This is vigor -2.
I got a 3. Nothing to reroll. Oh wait, I do. I have one thing I can reroll with. So let's see if I can just not get a fatigue point to start the day off.
Okay.
I mean, I only have a -1, so
Nope.
it's still a pass.
No.
No, it's a
Yeah.
-2.
I think this is just my base
Where's
state
my
now.
phone?
Yeah,
This
you
rolls.
are miserably
Oh, right.
hungover.
Does this cocked? Is that kind of cocked?
No,
Yeah,
that
right.
counts.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I would be like, this is
9.
You sobered up real quick
Yeah.
after what you saw last night, so
That
I
makes a
will
lot of sense.
take that away from you.
I would kind of be like, this is unrealistically penalizing hindrance. But I'm like, yeah, but I went to college.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
remember this shit.
you guys are having brunch on at like one of the campus common areas.
No, we go out.
You go out?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
I don't know if I can go out, man.
Why?
I just lost $100.
I will buy breakfast. How much does that cost?
You're gonna buy everyone breakfast? Let's see. Realistically, about $10 per person. So I'll say $40 altogether, Cal.
$1 a person
Yeah, for breakfast?
That's
super
That's a steal.
reasonable.
That includes tip.
in Texas? Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I sort of feel bad that you guys got left behind. It wasn't like my fault or
He
anything.
sort
But
of
like,
feels bad.
House.
no, there's a breakfast place, right?
There is. I'm looking it
Yeah,
up.
Let's go to Mom's.
Yeah.
Is it called Mom's?
I think it
thought
is
that was
called
a different
Mom's
place.
Cafe.
Great. That's
It's
what we.
Mom's Diner, I think.
Mom's Diner.
I like it because I it's, you know, like
It's Mom's Cafe
Mom's
and
Diner. No, Mom's Diner.
Yeah. So I say.
I like it because it's a diner, and Sawyer has always wanted to like have a diner. He could like just go and be like, "Yeah, I'll have the usual March,"
Yeah.
and they bring him like.
You
a
say
cup
that
of
the
black
first time you're
coffee.
there, and they're like,
Well, he's working it out.
Sure,
like,
sure.
Just
The
call.
first time he went there, he would be like, "I'll probably be here and just always order this."
yeah. So everybody pile into my Chevy Camaro.
This would be my order. This would be my.
And I just think we need some time off campus, just
Yeah.
to have a nice breakfast. And I feel bad, and I do have a little more money than everybody.
Your Camaro it's used, and it was always the AC always had a little bit of difficulty back home in Georgia. It was a bit sluggish to cool, but you've noticed ever since you got
It's not the AC.
I know it's not the AC.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm telling you, I'm just painting. That is a very minor thing
Okay,
for a
cool,
car to have.
gotcha,
Is
sure.
a sluggish AC. It also has sluggish ACC
Yeah, that's why I was like,
acceleration, which is
that's
its
why I got
actual glitch.
confused. Yeah, yeah.
But For some reason, it must be the different climate here in Texas. Ever since you got here, after a couple days, it was like it just keeps you at exactly the right temperature every time you get in it.
That's nice.
So it is feeling pretty nice here in the car as you guys head to Mom's Diner. You get there, get yourselves a table, sitting outside where you can watch people go by through the sleepy main streets of Pine Box. What are
And
you guys talking about?
I assume to save time, we tell each other everything that happened.
Sure.
Yes? Unless we want to play it out.
I slipped and fell. Yeah.
But you did do that cool-ass handstand, though.
Sawyer, as the only one, and I think his hangover is partially the alcohol and partially just like, that was the worst night of my life.
Absolutely. So you're making a note that
Yes.
you paid $40
That's
for
that's
this?
what I was looking for my pencil for. I'll
It's
find
in your
it.
book.
Oh, there it is. You're right.
All right, so you catch each other up on everything. So you guys talk about what you saw. The man running away, you slipped and fell. You saw that weird spiny dog thing again, and the man was gone. You guys talk about trying to go up into the room, it being locked, Vance walking out and taking a look at the room that you guys were trying to get into.
Yep.
And then the cops showed up.
Excuse me, can we just get a pot of coffee?
You got it, hun.
Yeah, that was some fucked up shit. I'm sorry for your first party. You had to go through that. I mean, it usually doesn't happen. Someone must have called the cops on us.
Why would somebody call the cops on that one frat when there were like a bunch of other ones the same thing was happening?
It's all politics and shit, you know, like
But
petty shit.
I'm never gonna drink again.
All right, well, let's not
That's
make
it.
any.
No, it's done, right? Like that's it.
I mean, I like had fun until all that happened.
I mean, you guys are so lucky that they just docked you $100. Like that's nothing compared to what they could have done if they
I
booked
have
you.
to explain this to my parents.
Hey man, they're gonna understand. Kids do dumb things. We're in college.
I never did any shit like this in high school.
Well, shit, you're exploring, you know? You're figuring it out. It's gonna be fine, man. They're gonna understand they did this shit too. They just maybe didn't get caught. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't tell you. Ron, I don't know if your parents did this. I assume not, because drinking is against the whole thing.
Oh yes. No, they never drank.
And listen, I'm sorry about the whole pressuring you to drink. Like, I was a little drunk, and I just wanted to make a good distraction.
yeah,
You did it without doing it,
I'm sorry, man.
so-
We thought it would be a good time.
Yeah, we just wanted you to loosen up, man. You don't gotta drink with us if you don't want to. We ain't pushing that on you.
I appreciate that. Thanks, guys.
Curse Spanish Spainer, thank you very much for the resale.
Thanks.
What we do gotta talk about is this shit.
You found that?
Yeah, well, and
He filled you in on all this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
That's like, maybe we should take it to Glen Mac.
G-Max should probably see this, but
I don't think I don't think I can even look him in the eye. Because he knew we were at that party. I bet he's heard that we got almost arrested.
he knew what we were jumping into, man. That's always a risk you go to any of these parties. You just gotta know where the exits are and how to get out. And sometimes you have someone kick down a goddamn fence for you. That shit was awesome, though.
Yeah, that's gonna be definitely getting around.
I bet if we had asked Fancy would have hidden us. I feel like a fucking idiot.
You didn't get the impression that Vance was much in the mood to hide you guys when you were up there. You got the impression Vance was totally preoccupied with something else.
Yes, and at that time he seemed super angry, but I think this is me like running through stuff in my head.
Sure.
And basically being like, oh, there were so many options. I can't
Sure.
believe we just ran out there.
We
with
did the
everyone."
bad one. We're bad.
Yeah, I guess let's just stick together next time we go to one of these outings, if we ever go to one of these outings.
So a couple things here on the table. You've got the whole thing with this weird spiny dog. You also have the matter of Dave Dalton and his video camera. So what are you guys wanting to talk about? What do you want to do?
I mean, I don't know. There's so many weird things.
Look, I still think maybe that Dave Dalton thing was like some sort of crazy fraternity prank. But if a student killed himself, like last year, there's gonna be a record of that.
Right. I mean, I could do some research.
I can help.
That guy who talked to us, that was fucking him. So
I mean, maybe he had a twin and they're just fucking around with
No,
us.
come on, man.
I don't look. The other option is that was a ghost. Tell us about his weird pornos that he makes.
There was that girl that you like lit herself on fire at the sweat lodge.
Well, I hope to goddamn hell there ain't a video of that because that shit was fucked.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, what was she?
Why are all these supernatural things obsessed with sexual misconduct?
I hadn't thought about that.
I mean, it's college. That's the kind of vibe you get around here, I guess.
But fuck, this is weird. Like, is this what college is like? Like, there's just weird stuff happening.
This ain't like any movie I've ever seen, man. Animal House sure as hell wasn't like this.
Is it a house of animals?
All right, we gotta show him Animal House.
Yeah, we gotta watch Animal House. That one's just really good.
That's just a good movie. That's a good, nice movie. You'll like that one, I think.
My dad showed me that when I was 8.
So, are you guys going to follow up on anything today? Or are you going to kind of let all this stuff slide?
I think I'm going to mostly. Is it Saturday?
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
I think I'm gonna mostly try and sleep off stuff.
Okay.
Today.
You're just going to try and forget about this weekend?
I think, well, I'll probably email Glenn Mack and tell him, like, I'll send him a photo of the quill thing and say, like, we gotta talk.
So you're going to email him now? Or are you going to, like, wait till you get back?
I'll wait till we get back. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it at the tiger.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna try and sleep it off.
Okay.
And
just try and put this behind you?
no, I want to look into Dave Dalton.
Okay.
Because that seemed like a fucked up thing for them to do, and I don't think I can just let the idea that like someone might be like filming, like tricking women into sleeping in his room and filming them. I don't think I can let that just like go.
Sure.
I would go offer to help. I'd go to the library. I've become familiar with the computers, as Dennis does not allow me to use his computer anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It is riddled with malware.
I've won so many things.
But your AOL is up to date.
I would probably want to go and do some research because that's like Adelaide's comfort zone, and she went way out of her comfort zone, so she needs to get back into it.
Okay.
Yeah. We should go to the library and try and like figure stuff out. Did I tell you there's this special reserve section that I haven't figured out how to get into? But maybe at some point, I wouldn't be surprised if there were some useful books on some of this weird stuff.
So you guys are going to go to the library. The library does have access to a special catalog of all of the electronically uploaded past issues of the campus newsletter or the campus newspaper and all that kind of stuff. So that seems like a good place to start, probably. You're going to go home and take a picture of this thing and email Glenn Mack, and you're just going to try and sleep this off.
Yep.
So you guys finish up your meal, you pay, you tip, you get up to leave, and you're walking outside. And there's like a big family of kids coming down the street with a couple, it looks like maybe 2 families that are having like a Sunday sort of outing together. And they start coming down the street towards you guys. And as they're coming down the sidewalk towards you, you all kind of like trying to stand to the side to get out of the way. And someone bumps into you from behind, Calvin, and then just keeps walking through the family, and they come walking past you guys, and you guys are just like, all the kids are running around. They got balloons that are like getting like trapped in your face and everything.
Excuse you, damn.
All right, and then you guys are heading back.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys. So Sawyer, you're just gonna go
back to
try
Sawyer's
and
place.
go back to Sawyer's place, TM, and just try and sleep this off. Maybe you'll feel better. Maybe you'll feel better tomorrow about all of this. You guys head to the library, and you are going to do some investigation. So you're trying to look up information on Dave Dalton.
Yeah.
Okay. So and you're helping her out.
Yeah.
How are you helping her out with investigating, Ron?
Ron's actually good at research.
Okay.
So he's familiarized himself pretty well with the library. That's not unheard of on the commune. Books are allowed, so he knows that stuff. But I'm like, who are you? Oh,
Yeah, I was like, what?
All of them, all the alumni.
Oh, okay. Does he see things like
I don't know what's happening.
And
I'm not really here. I'm a kind of like an ethereal presence.
Jesus.
Oh, Dirk Portley, thank you very much for the sub.
Oh wow, thanks.
Yeah. You did that so surreptitiously.
Why are you like this?
So he's gonna look up like the newspapers and stuff, like the Pine Box Gazette or something like that, and try and find anything
On the computer?
I imagine
That's where the archives are.
they're all on the computer. There's not a paper
There's
stack.
probably like they don't keep them backlogged that long anymore because now they just digitize them and upload them to the computer. But they do probably have like a couple years worth of backdated
and this
stuff.
happened a year ago.
It did, according to.
So I'll just go back a year, starting with the paper stuff.
Okay.
And I will start looking there.
So it kind of sounds like you guys are actually making separate investigation rolls because she's checking out the digitized archives.
Sure.
Research
Or like
roles.
we can say research roles. Research. You guys can you can support each other by like helping target like where you want to be. Like I'll take July, you take this.
Yeah.
So who's supporting who?
I get a +2 to research in the library. Research in the library.
I'll support her.
Okay.
I should be there to help.
Also,
I'm a good researcher.
Her Spanish Spaniard wants
Oh.
to give you a point of extra credit.
Thank you very
Yay!
much.
So give me a research roll, Ron. Every success and raise you get is going to add a bonus to Adelaide's.
Ooh, that's an ace.
I am also a good researcher.
11.
11. Okay, so that
nice.
is a success and a raise. So you're going to get a +2, Adelaide, so a +4 altogether.
Nice.
We both have D8 +2.
Did you crit fail?
Yeah.
You crit failed.
I know it's bad, but I love these crit fails.
Okay.
So I'm just like, Adelaide, I found...
Punch!
Yeah.
Ron, you keep finding things that you think might be pointing you in the right direction, but every time you do, Adelaide from over the computer assures you that no, that's not what we're looking for. And Adelaide, you actually find
Student shoots self.
you find a separate line
Frat student.
Of,
David shoots self.
of
Unrelated.
of student violence and death from the past year. And you're following that and trying to trace it through the different newspapers as the story developed. And you just kind of go down a rabbit hole there. You're thinking, yeah, this definitely has something to do with it. But it turns out to have just been like an ongoing feud between two students. And you spend all of this time investigating that, and you are just burned out. Your research turns up nothing but some information about a completely separate incident that you were sure was connected, but didn't end up being the incident you were looking for.
Sometimes searching is really confusing. There's just so much weird stuff.
You are not feeling yourself today
Oh,
either. You just got caught by the police. Your parents are going to be mad at you.
Oh, I don't think I want to answer my parents' phone calls for like a few months. That'd probably be the best.
All of this research turns up nothing.
Big goose egg. Would I have any sort of like impetus to be like maybe I'll look for something on my own?
No.
Okay. I would assume that you would know best, so I probably wouldn't.
This research role indicates all of that kind of stuff like folded into itself.
Yeah.
But Adelaide is taking point on this, and you're just trying to support what she finds. So you actually, I'm going to back that up. Actually, you weren't finding stuff, and she was saying no. She was like, "Ooh, I found this thing. Look for these dates." And you both ended up chasing after this completely unrelated incident.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fine. Here, and he pulls out the vitamin. This is B12. It will really help you recover much faster.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
It dissolves actually in water, so you don't have to chew it.
That's helpful. Just put it in here. That's helpful.
Now
Thanks,
wait.
Ron.
Nope, it grew into a foam dinosaur. Wrong pocket. Wrong pocket.
I just found those.
Sure, rinky dink.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not a dinosaur, sometimes it's an octopus. All right, so, yeah.
My mom sent me for Valentine's Day a couple of years ago a little pill that was grow a girlfriend.
Nice. What a passive aggressive burn from your mom.
Right?
All right.
Come on!
So, you guys spend most of the day researching, and it turns up nothing. You're asleep. Calvin, you go back to your room.
Yes.
Sit down at your desk.
There's Cokes and Diet Cokes.
Yo. Oh, dude, I am so hungover.
Yeah.
I was out like, oh man, I think I must have drank like an entire bottle of rum all by myself.
Shit, man, that sounds fucking.
Yeah, dude, straight rum. You ever had it?
No, that sounds
Dude,
gross.
that's the shit. No, you gotta drink straight rum. Most of the time, it doesn't even give you a hangover unless you drink a whole bottle like I often do.
You drink whole bottles of rum?
Straight rum, bro.
That sounds.
Dark rum too. That's the cool ass shit.
Each their own, I guess, man.
Oh, did you hear that one fraternity got totally raided by the cops last night? What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, you know what? I was actually there, man.
Shit, you were?
Yeah, man.
Dude, did you get caught?
No, I got out, man. I'm good.
All right. So, tell me about it.
Not even trying to hide it.
Hide what?
Your goddamn phone's in your hand, man.
What? No, I'm just like, I'm listening to music in like a.
You're not wearing headphones.
I got like one of those small earbuds, like on this ear, the one that's not facing you.
Man.
So you were just saying you, Calvin, my roommate, were at the Omega Lambda party that got raided by the cops last night, and you were just saying you got out?
So you a snitch now? Cause that shit ain't fly.
Dude, we're just two bros having a roomy conversation here about how you were a total lame bitch that got caught by the cops at a party last night.
All right, Barrett, listen up.
Total lame bitch.
Listen up, right?
Total Barrett.
Listen up real quick. Listen up. You snitch on me, I'll break your goddamn legs. You get that on there?
Make an intimidation roll.
Wait, do I have that? I don't.
D4 minus 2.
You have taunt.
I do have taunt.
Yeah, breaking your goddamn legs is not a taunt.
That is
Get over here so I can.
intimidation.
Ooh.
Ace on a d4. So 6 minus 2 is a 4?
Yeah, that math checks out. Why'd you say that like a question? He rolled a 3. I'm gonna spend a point of extra credit.
Motherfucker.
He aced.
Wow.
Double
he
ace.
aced again.
Oh, you're gonna break my legs? Big talk from a little bitch that got caught at a party by the cops last night. Oh, little bitch, total Barrett. Barrett's not a bitch though, just to be clear. You know, whatever, this video's boring as shit. I'm gonna go get some lunch.
He like realizes he says that. He's like, I can't post this.
Yeah. And he leaves.
It's like I might have just called myself a bitch.
This is just YouTube death.
Can I just say Jordan is playing that annoying roommate to like the toppest tier?
Why, thank you very
Like
much.
so good. I'm
All
so
right,
happy.
So you're back here to
So
send
I'll
an
get,
email to Glenn Mack.
so I'll get on my laptop. I'll pull out the quill and take
Funny
a
thing, you go to pull out the quill,
motherfucker.
but it's not in your pocket.
Oh, I took it. So I've got it.
No, you didn't take it, actually.
I did.
No,
I've
you
had it
didn't.
in my sight the whole time.
No, he put it in his pocket.
I actually already found the killer. So.
All right. Well, I'll search everywhere.
Give me a notice roll.
For everywhere. Boom.
It's a 2 to 1.
You don't really say where.
Yeah, if you had crit failed everywhere, you would.
Let me just look in the shelf. Oh fuck, bowling balls.
This is where he stores those? What was he going to do with all of these? 6 bowling balls. Why does Barrett have these? Don't hand it to me. Put it in there.
Well, I don't want to throw it.
Okay.
They don't want to.
I'm trying to be kind.
2 2s.
I'll just fail it, I guess. Fuck.
Okay, so you just are like checking yourself, like you look around the room.
Fucking had it.
You like look out in the hallway. You're like, oh man, you came from that diner. It could be anywhere between there and here. You have no idea, but it's gone.
I mean, do I recall people bumping into me? Or that what's the notice roll was
I
for?
don't think that.
Okay,
I don't think
great.
that's a super, obvious
All right.
thing.
Well, then I'm going to still email Glenn Mack and just tell him what I saw, and also just say like Dave Dalton. That ring a bell? Is that why you sent us over there? And that's it.
Okay. All right.
And then I will watch some TV, I guess. Chill out.
Okay. So
Roleplay that.
Just chillax.
your investigation, your research didn't turn up much. don't really have anything to send to Glen Mac apart from your account of things. And Calvin, you slept.
I thought about calling the diner and asking for it, but what am I asking for?
Sure.
And then
Do
I
you
was
see
like-
like a weird porcupine quill at a table or on the ground?
Should I ask Barrett? No,
at this point,
never.
you're heading back into the school week. So are you guys just going to move forward and just kind of like try and get on with this? Or is there anything else you want to
I
investigate?
don't know what else we can do.
Do I know that if I'm in his class now? If I have the new TA?
Is that a Monday class?
It is a Monday class, yes.
It is a Monday class.
Yeah.
Yes, you get an email Sunday night from school administration saying that by your request you have been moved from the TA's class into Professor Glenn McClanahan's TA's class.
Okay. As Jackson?
Jackson Green.
Right, okay.
Can I actually that night I think about it a little more, and can I search the internet and find a quill that looks similar and send that? Like just look for,
Quills?
I guess, yeah, something that could be like, it kind of looked like this. I don't fucking have it.
Give me a research roll.
That's fair. I don't have that either. You know,
D4 -2.
makes sense. Here is a picture of a quill that I have drawn. It's just a line.
So you keep searching for quills, but literally all you can find are old-fashioned writing instruments with the feathers on top of them, and you're like, you cannot figure out a search term that gets you to what you want.
Lots of pictures.
You're
of
just
Peter
like,
Quill.
Yeah.
you are burned.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, lots of Chris Pratt in Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh,
stuff,
what
and you're
Pratt?
like, I don't
Fuck.
know what else to call this.
Porcupine hair. I don't fucking know.
Porcupine hair just shows you a picture of a hairy porcupine, but it's like a cartoon, and the porcupine's like, bad hair day. And it's like 300 results for that.
And in the midst, there's this one guy who's been like, and has like spiky hair.
Yeah. Can't find anything.
It is what it is.
All right.
Tried my damnedest.
So, if you guys have nothing else that you want to look into, I think I'm going to call it for tonight.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, heading into a new school week, the study group ends up,
Wait, I go to ghost.com. Is Dave Dalton in there?
no, with much
Look what
less,
that is.
with much
What's
less, with much less than they had before they started this weekend.
That's great. This
More
is an
questions.
actual joke.
No answers. What happened to Dave Dalton? They don't know. What is that thing? They don't know. Where is the quill? They don't know. What are their parents gonna say when they find out they got busted by the cops and have to pay $100? It's definitely coming out of their allowance. That they do know. And we also know that we want to say a big thank you to you in the Alumni Association for all of the things that you unlocked. That eruption of worms over by where Calvin saw the body that then disappeared was a little bit of high strangeness that you all unlocked when in chat. And this time I remembered to do it in the episode that you unlocked it in.
Hey.
So how about that? Big old pat on the back for me.
Nice.
Also, thank you all for unlocking all of that other fun stuff, including Barrett's YouTube channel, which I will get to work on right away. And I will be posting tomorrow on my Twitter account the poll for where the leftover points of extra credit from tonight's session are going to be allocated. So we will count those up, and I will post that. You can follow me at Jordan Callerman. But also, you should be following all of our character Twitter accounts if you want to keep up with the characters or interact with them even in between shows. You can find Ron Tagoth Stevens at Wildcards_Dom. You can find Calvin Everett Jr. at Wildcards_GXG. You can find Adelaide Blackwood at Wildcards_Meg. And you can find Josh Sawyer at Wildcards_JP.
Oh, God.
And you can find the Dean of
Out
East
of
Texas
gas.
University at Wildcards_GM. Thank you guys for being here. Listen, not every investigation finds the things that they were trying to find. Sometimes these junior investigators end up,
We're
Just-
freshmen.
what?
Yeah, we're
but
freshmen.
you're junior
Sure, we're
investigators. But sometimes, yeah, that actually completes that thought pretty well. Sometimes these junior investigators are just freshmen.
Oh!
Booyah! Thank
Nailed
you very
it.
much to Rick Bear for running everything behind the scenes. Thanks very much, Rick. And also another time, thank you very much to you
Yay,
guys.
we love
We
you.
hope that we will see you next Friday.
Wait.
Yeah,
Quick clarification.
yeah.
11:17.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you guys fizzled out quick.
What do I do for the next hour?
I don't know, man. Not my problem.
I'm confused and a little disoriented.
We hope we will see you guys next week, next Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific time here on Saving Throw for the continuing adventures of the study group at East Texas University. But in the meantime, this Sunday, we have Attempting Fate at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And they are beginning a new campaign, which I believe is going to be taking place in the world of the Stars Wars.
Yes.
The Stars Wars?
Star Wars.
How many parts is this series going to be?
3 parts.
A 3-parter, which begins Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific time here on Saving Throw. Definitely check that out. And follow our social media accounts, the Saving Throw social media accounts, in order to see the rest of the shows that we have on the docket. We've got a bunch of great shows that we are constantly coming out with, and new ones are always in the pipeline, so definitely keep an eye on that. I think that's pretty much it. Anyone else have anything that they want to say before we head out?
A few of us are going to be at Genghis Khan.
That's true. A few of us will be at
Colorado.
Genghis Khan. So if you're going to be at Genghis Khan in Denver at the end of February, be sure. I think there's still some slots left at some of our games, although I think Dom's DuckTales game is sold out.
Yeah!
I think I have a couple of seats.
You got a couple seats? I've
Not
got a
for
couple
long.
seats for my horror movie, slasher movie sequel survival game. Megan's got a couple seats at her Mysterium game.
I think you're all sold out, actually.
Are you
Oh,
all
am
sold
I?
out? Oh, she might be all sold out.
A little bit.
Eric Reichert's got Goblin Quest and Trailer Park Shark Attack. That is a module made by the incomparable Carl Kiesler.
Yeah,
He's running
that's
that.
great.
And then also you can check us out doing a Deadlands Reloaded live show in coordination with Pinebox Entertainment, the makers of the Doomtown Reloaded card game, to go along with their Doomtown Twilight Protocol event series.
I'm so jealous I'm not going to be there.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's free to attend. So if you're going to be there, sign up for that.
Yeah.
Or if you know someone who's going to be there, tell them to sign up for it because
Please.
they will have a great time.
That's the end of February. It's the third
Nice.
weekend of
It's 3 weeks
February.
away.
Yeah.
Coming up. It's coming up. So
close.
Also watch Starfinder on Tuesday on official Paizo.
Nah, skip that.
yeah, you can do that. You can absolutely
Which
do that.
I'm in.
Pigeon is in that.
And there's a new shirt
Yeah.
for Beck on the store.
Yeah!
On TeePublic.
Yeah, go to TeePublic.
I'm super happy with that shirt. Megan, no wait, someone took the picture,
took the
Megan
picture, I
edited
edited
it,
it.
and Gaurav made it into a shirt. So,
It's a team
we're
effort.
all heavily
Team
involved.
effort. What is that? What are you doing? What is this? Is that a bird? Oh shit, what's my bird look like?
Go Ravens!
Is this a bird? A bird has 2 heads.
We'll see you next time.
It's a crab.